right, let's turn that music down a little bit here. Welcome, guys. 2 streams, 1 day. Here we go. Stream number 2. Today is, or this stream, part 2 of June 16th, or June 15th, sorry. Part 2 is going to be an O stream for Hunter Kong. I'm not sure if he's here in chat yet, but he has bought the naming rights to... Oh, I didn't... Wow. This shows you haven't been on YouTube in a while. To-do list. We should probably change this. Oath, New Jersey. I should probably change this. That's not our to-do list. Yeah. Okay. So, let's fix that. Technically, we also have another to-do list, which is to do PvP exercises. So as I wait for people to show up here, because most people don't show up, we don't tend to hit peak anyway until about 20 minutes in anyway. I figured we would do the O thing in about 27 minutes. So that's the goal. The first one was on Twitch. Yeah, the first one was on Twitch. That was just your standard daily. Make sure that we are doing the make sure that we're doing the PvP challenge. Today, obviously, because every 6 hours you got to log in, do your PvP challenge. We're going to do some of that early on, right at the beginning. And then in a little bit, after the 6 p.m. refresh, after the 6 p.m. refresh, we're going to go right in and Oath, New Jersey. I'm really excited to start using her in PvP, which I am probably only a few days away. Maybe at the end we'll grind up her affinity. Obviously, we're not going to get her to 200 affinity tonight. I also have a very busy morning tomorrow, so that means that I can't stay for a good, 8 hours today. Not to mention, I already streamed earlier today, so how close are you to pity? I didn't have to get to the pity. Actually, in a second, we can actually just figure out how many people we have. So anyway, it feels good to be back on YouTube. I feel like YouTube's been my home, so it feels good to be back here instead of on Twitch. Yeah. Hunter, I see you're here. Awesome. Glad to have you here. So as long as you can stick around for the next 35 minutes or so, we'll do that. In the meantime, I'll catch up with chat, see how y'all are doing, and of course, we gotta be aggro in that PvP for a little bit. But yeah, in about 35 minutes, we'll probably do the New Jersey thing. I see over 100 of you have already showed up. So hopefully we get some more people to show up in a little bit. But yeah, YouTube is good. Yeah, I feel good. Of course, the stream delay is a little bit more. On Twitch, it's about 3 seconds. On YouTube, it's about 7. So that's something. But yeah, I'm just more comfortable in the YouTube studio, to be honest. I mean, that might just be because I've been doing Twitch for 9 days. Been doing YouTube for a year and a half. So might be something to do about that. Eagle PvP fleet, New Jersey, Bunker Hill, South Dakota. South Dakota seems kind of meh. But yeah, Bunker Hill, New Jersey is definitely PvP fleet I'm going to be trying out. Depending on how successful it is will be if I actually make content on it. Last time I did an Eagle fleet, I set it all up, I leveled everything, I got the recording, I recorded all the footage, and it was a total bust. And I was like, this isn't good content. I'm just gonna scrap this video. So anyway, hopefully New Jersey fixes that. If you oath for stats, is that true love? I mean, there's plenty of marriages that aren't there for true love. They're there for I mean, marriages used to be a financial agreement, a financial contract. So you know. Anyway, next event is a rerun of Noshiru event. Yes, it is going to be a Noshiru rerun. Who we get for the extra ships? We probably get 1 SR, 1 elite ship that are new. Maybe we get Shimikaze. I don't know. Key's here. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to see what those two are. Hopefully I don't get screwed with the polls on trying to go for the new ships. But, you know, whatever. Oh, I'm going to try and be here all stream because I want to see the O thing. But if I'm not able to stay, I'll say so in chat. Just depends on when my parents arrive at my house. So, yeah. Alrighty. Sounds good. The plan right now is to probably do it at about 6:10 server time. Might even do it at like 6:05, but we'll see. We'll see. The plan is to do it in about 30 minutes or so. Wicked time ratio. Hi, Meta. Fusion Rogue. Hello, ALM. I can finally make it to one of your streams. Welcome back. I remember you. And feels good to be back on YouTube here. I'm going to be back on Twitch tomorrow, but we're going to be the season finale. The season finale is going to be Sunday. It's going to be Sunday right before midnight. So Monday for pretty much everybody else, except if you live on the west coast of the U.S., but pretty much for everyone else, it's going to be early Monday morning or something like that. But we're going to do, that's when the season resets. So that's when we got to stream. I will be awake. So, yeah. Jamal Lewis. Hi, Azure Lane Meta. Anyway, good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. I know a lot of you, it's 1:30 a.m. here, but must watch. There will be an archive here, so if you do have to tune off before we have to get going, don't you worry. There will be an archive. I am ready to oath New Jersey. Get those stats up. New Jersey is definitely a PvP ship. I can tell you, I've been playing against New Jersey's this whole season, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good, all right? I don't know if they're tier 0, tier 1, probably, but they're definitely not. New Jersey is not a tier 2 or tier 3 ship. It's tier 0, tier 1. I'm leaning towards tier 1 right now, but we'll see. Mine's obviously not completed yet, but it should be pretty soon. New Jersey is an all-around banger of a ship. She can do pretty much any role that you really want. So, yeah. Guardian E was also speculating on Shimikaze since it was a... yeah, Shimikaze is something it could definitely possibly be. Part of me has kind of been in this mindset that Shimikaze is going to be a UR. I don't know. That's just kind of like, oh, it could be, because why would they not release her with Crossways? Then that's my reasoning. But I have no idea. She could very easily be the extra ship in this event. That would make a lot of sense too. So I'm not gonna put much weight into my predictions of what I think for this next event. All right, we're still climbing here. Let's see. Let's see as people start strolling in here. We've picked up a good 50 more people in the last couple minutes here. So let's see if people keep strolling on in. We'll do our exercises real quick, and in about 25 minutes or so, we're going to go oath our New Jersey. So any of you who don't oath your New Jersey, you'll know the new oath lines. You'll know the ceremony. We'll play some oath lines, and of course, we'll grind her affinity at the end. So that's the plan for the stream today. Woo! Shimikaze is a tier 10 as well as Yamato. Yeah. She could be, but... Merit Boy! Welcome. I remember that name. I recognize that one. Italian Preloaded is the new cancer of PvP. It's not that cancer. Just play... It's not that cancer. I don't know. I mean, Acula is kind of a tier 0 ship to somewhat, but let's be realistic. Acula is a much... I would say a much better tier 0 ship to have than having like a Hiru being a tier 0 or the Hiru Shinano that we were having in tier 0 a little while ago, because you have to play like those two ships plus something else. With Acula, it's like, okay, if your opponent has carriers, which they most likely will, you have to play an Acula, and then you can literally do whatever you want with the other 5. So it's kind of like, okay, you got to play the Acula if your opponent's playing some carriers. That's like, okay, whatever. If they're not playing carriers, have fun. Do whatever you want. But if they are playing any carriers, which is most likely every fleet, you got to play one Acula. And then you got 5. I mean, she's synergistic with anything. You can play anything else you want. I mean, a lot of people really like Veneto to make Acula stronger, but you don't need to do that. By no means. That's not like the only thing you can do. So yeah, do you even have New Jersey? Yes, I do. I actually streamed it. There's a stream on YouTube, on my channel. If you go to videos, you go back and you go to polling for New Jersey. Well, spoiler alert, I got New Jersey in that stream. But yeah, totally have it. You have 0 Acula. That's a little rough. Veneto is OP. I don't think so. Honestly, a lot of meta fleets right now are dropping Veneto and they're playing double other things, right? A lot of people were playing like Warspite FDG with Veneto and Acula, and a lot of people when New Jersey dropped, they dropped the Veneto and just played Acula FDG New Jersey or Warspite New Jersey Acula. Like Veneto's been dropped in a lot of comps, so I would definitely not say she's overpowered. She's certainly great synergy with Acula, but I'd say there's only one tier 0 ship right now in my mind in PvP, and that is Acula. If your opponent has carriers, you kind of have to play the Acula. But other than her, everybody else is fair game. It's a fun meta, I think. I'm having fun with it. So, Littorio, not so much. Veneto is still a very strong battleship. By the way, full disclosure, I use Veneto. I think she's definitely... I don't necessarily agree with the people that drop her, but you can drop her and find success. No problems at all. You can definitely find success. So a lot of people drop Veneto. I don't particularly do that myself. I really like Veneto. But seriously, you don't need Veneto. Okay, you do need Acula. All right, we're coming in on this 15 minutes left. I should be getting a PvP Discord ping pretty soon. So we'll see. We'll see if anyone moved in a second. I honestly don't think I have any movers left this season. So right now we're basically just stalling out to screw anyone who pulled me, who rolled me. So I'm not particularly thinking I'm gonna get any +1s here. I had a bad reset. This is not a very optimal reset for me. So we got a +1. There's probably going to be no +2 here, unfortunately. But we got to stop other people from getting +2s. So the goal here is basically just to stall out people. Had anyone tried out a full Italian fleet in PvP? I have a full Italian Oath backline. I have Littorio Oath, the 120, whatever. No, don't use it. I mean, it's possible. Hi LM, followed your advice the other day. Pulled 100 cubes for Centaur, down to 350 cubes and out of cubes. Element. Oh, wait, how are you out of? You mean you're out of coins? No Centaur. Well, I don't remember giving that advice, but maybe I'm assuming that you said that you swept the banner for New Jersey, and then you're going for Centaur in the Wishing Well. I mean, sometimes luck be like that for you, man. The next event has no Shiro. You need to pick up no Shiro off of it. So, that's unfortunate. Why are you talking about +2s? Are we playing Uno? I'm talking about PvP right now. Seeing if anyone's going to move for me. I really don't think anyone's going to move for me. I didn't get a good roll. I didn't get a good roll this reset. So, Team D-Gen, you guys got lucky. The RNG rolled in your favor this time. Hopefully no one got a +2. If any of the wall got a +2, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. Kane probably got a +2. Kane rolled really well. So we'll see. There's that PvP marker coming from Discord. So we'll see. Yeah, just unlucky. I stopped now. Saving for Noshiru. Yeah, that's the best way to go. I mean, you can grind up coins. It shouldn't be too bad. Is a 6-star New Jersey any good? New Jersey is fantastic, okay? If you can get New Jersey, get her. If you don't have her yet, you got a very little time left, and I would zero out cubes for her. If you're, especially if you're a new account, I would do it. I was prepared to go to 0 for her. I mean, I didn't have to because I had the pity, but and I was over the pity. But in theory, I was prepared to spend 400 cubes on her and whatnot. What was the first ship you oathed and are you still using her today? The first ship that I oathed is Yukikaze, and up until about a month ago, I was still using her. So yeah, but I'm not using her right now because she's not necessarily what I need for the preloaded rush. However, there's a very good chance that I will start using her again in a future meta. Yukikaze is a really good ship. She has dropped out of tier 0 just literally in the last month, 2 months. Okay, so When are you going to marry New Jersey? I'm going to probably marry her at about 6:10. We'll say 6:10 to give myself a little bit. We're going to say 6:10. And that is UTC -7, Pacific time or whatever. That is approximately 20 minutes from now. Okay, that's when we're going to go oath her. Right now, we're catching up with chat, waiting for some people to move in PvP, stalling out, and then we'll get going. Alrighty. How's Helena Meta faring? Any good? Helena Meta is one of those ships that has a lot of potential. I obviously don't have her yet. No one does. But I will get her soon, and we can test her out. But from what I'm looking at right now, she doesn't really pair with a synergistic strategy right now, but she puts in some interesting combos that could potentially come out from a future ship. I think she's one of the three meta ships, she's definitely the best one to get. However, I don't think she immediately takes a meta spot in PvP. I don't think she's immediately necessary for any particular content, but we don't know what World 14 looks like. We don't know what the future realistically next IJN event looks like. So I would definitely be safe. Get your 25,000 points, max limit break her, and then we'll see from there. Basically, of the three meta ships, I think she's the most relevant. What do your friends and family think you marrying BNGs? I don't know. I don't ask them. Is the goal of getting 25k in the meta lab because of how many copies you can get to fully limit break the meta ship? Yes, if you don't get the 25k, you can't fully limit break your ship. Is that right now? We don't know of any reruns, and there are no universal crystals. Meaning, if you don't get the 25k by the end of the period, which I think ends in September for Helena, if you don't get 25k, you cannot max limit break a Helena. And guess what? If you can't max limit break a ship, you're not gonna use her. She becomes irrelevant. So yes. Is Enterprise getting a meta? Enterprise is very much assumed to be getting a meta at some point. It is not confirmed at this point. This is highly speculative, but I would assume yes. I also assume it would be kind of like Yamato, where we're gonna get Yamato at some point, but it might be in 2 years. So yes. Press the screen, please. You guys don't like the fireworks screen? All right, that's fine. We got 10 minutes. We got to go do our battles. You just missed 25k for Hero. That sucks. That sucks. All right, I don't assume Amateur is moving. Unfortunately, Amateur actually is a guildmate, but I think they went to bed. So that means we got to start doing our battles here. I'm not too much going to risk it. We still got to get 4 battles done in about 9 minutes or so. That's not too bad unless we run into something really problematic. But I don't know. I'm not... We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully this Warspite will not miss. That would be very convenient if it didn't miss. Our Vanguard's not doing so hot here. Okay, it did miss. That hurts. That hurts a lot. All right, we're gonna reset that. There's no reason to risk it. We'll reset that. We'll start that over. Warspite missed, and we can reset. This is easy. Is San Fran worth getting if she's the only ship you don't have? That's rough, because the next one we know is Noshiru. I like Noshiru better. Particularly, I like Noshiru a lot better than San Fran. But San Fran's a good ship. That's a rough one. Oh my gosh, come on. All right, there we go. The torpedoes at least landed. All right, this is pretty easy. Easy peasy. All right, don't run into an invincible hero. Come on, Vanguard. Stop being dumb. All righty. Those torps should just slow just enough. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. That was a lot closer than I would have liked. That was a lot closer. They got both of the Vanguards. That was a little bit closer. That was one of the first times I had to reset against Flawful. Oh, that's so irritating. I wish I would have got Flawful earlier. If I would have got Flawful earlier, that would have been a +1. Oh well. Oh well. We got what, 3 battles left, I think? Full reveal on the Shinano. Perfect. Perfect. Does he have a Manju? Did we proc the Manju? Oh, okay. We must have proc the Manju, and I didn't see it. Okay. This should be not too bad. Here, the Shinano's gone, so I'm not scared. The Vanguard, we have the win. Nice. Yuki did not even proc her skill. All right. At this point, it's just a matter of how long the final counter takes. Come on. You can do it. So slow. Hero's not even meta anymore, but it's just so long just waiting. All right, come on. Come on. You can do it. All right, what do we got? Ooh! Is this... Please tell me. Is that... Did I just roll lucky? Is that... That's a 42! Look at that luck right there. Look at that luck. Did you see that? Did you see that +1? That is some good luck. That is some insane luck, I'll just tell you there. That is some pretty crazy luck. And the Manju item's not even on the Juno. Yeah, that was a nice 42. That was not even skill. That was a reroll 42. That's some good RNG. That's RNG being... All right, Helena has the Manju item. That's fine. That's fine. Easy peasy. All right, we got to clear out this Hiru, though. That could be problematic. 15 seconds. Just waiting. We got a full back line, but they're all pretty low life. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty pog. Dual Envy is like, what the 42? Watch this +11 right here. Look at that +11 without even trying. Let's go. All right, we got 5 minutes left to do one battle. I don't want to do this battle. Yeah, here's thick. All right, what's Akaste got? Ooh, this is spicy. Here we got the Mafia fleet. Aste, are you in chat? David, welcome back. Aste, are you in chat right now? Because this is a hot Mafia fleet. This is basically the meta, by the way. In case you guys are wondering, this is tier 1 right here. This is a tier 1 fleet. Okay? This is hot. I don't want to fight that. But luckily, I get to fight this, which is another one. Okay. This is going to be fun. All right, we're just going to go. I'm not going to risk it. We're going to take our resets. I might need a reset here. We'll see. Talk about absolute luck. That was pretty lucky. That was pretty lucky. To be fair, I had pretty bad luck earlier, but that was pretty lucky. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty lucky. Streamer luck. That's what that was. All right, I don't know what he had equipped on this, but it was not hot. Where's that? Why is that Duca still alive? That Duca is so tanky, man. Duca, so tanky. Jeez. All right. So, whoever decided to be really risky and wait for under 5 minutes for me to move, congratulations. You got your +1. All right. I might have to refresh this one. We'll see. We'll come back to this. Seattle's the best off tank that Torp tank. Yeah. Seattle tanks Acula plus Torp memes. That's why you use her. That's right. But we got a +2 that reset. So this actually might put me... I don't know. We'll see. We will see about... we will see that... Is Envy in... When Envy does his scores here, we will do his... We'll check it. When Envy does it, we'll check the scores. But there's a very good... That +1 luck, though. Crazy. That was some pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited. All right. We'll check it in a second. Unfortunately, we didn't get Sex, Strife, Manny, or Novocaine. That would be super busted, but that's okay. All right. While we're waiting for Envy, we'll come back to the PvP in a little bit while we're waiting for Envy to tally the scores. Obviously, we still have 3 minutes. That's my another PvP alarm. Obviously, we still have 3 minutes. Let's see. So these are all... Okay, We need to save this for a second. So, who's ready to oath New Jersey? What we actually came here for. We're about 27 minutes in. 255 people of you are here. We're starting to peak out, I think. 259 was our peak, so 255 right now. So, I think we're coming here to do what we plan to do, and how about that? Oathing New Jersey. Are you ready, chat? Let me know in chat if you guys are ready to oath New Jersey. Let's see it! Brotherhood Paladin, good to see you. I don't feel like I've talked to you in a little bit. But good to see you. Who's ready? Let's go! 9 Oath Tico Morrison. Why are you shouting? Probably because I'm excited. Sorry, I apologize. I got excited about that really +1. I'll quiet down. I'm sorry, guys, if I whisper. Sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to be that loud. Okay, guys. Here we go. Time to go oath that New Jersey. Lectors, you came just in time. Well, welcome. Okay. Sorry for the ear rape. And here we go. Where is my New Jersey? Here's my New Jersey. We are in love. Don't ignore this loadout. It's kind of garbage. It's like, fine. Alright, we're going to talk normal now. If I talk like that the whole time, I'm going to ruin my voice. Obviously, this is not fully skilled up, but that should be pretty close. This skill is the last skill that really matters for PvP. This skill, I guess the spread going to 5 would be, reduced to 5 would be pretty good. This ain't ASMR. Alrighty. Here we go. Oath time. I'm ready. What is happening? We are oathing. Giving her a promise ring. 3? Actually, we're going to turn off the music. I know how to do this. This isn't my first time. This is my first rodeo. We're going to turn off the music. We're going to turn up the game music. And then we're going to listen to it. All right, here we go. Music's off. Now, let's turn up the game music. And let's turn up the audio for you guys. Here we go. Oathing time. All right, here we go, folks. Oathing New Jersey. Timestamp this so people later can find it. All righty. 3, 2, and 1. She's got the medium hand. Commander, I can already hear everything you're thinking. As long as you're fine with it, I don't have any objections. After all, I still owe you a proper confession, don't I? Hee hee. Don't you think that's what mutual love is supposed to look like? Question mark. There we go. June 15th. Betrothed to New Jersey. For the stats. We oath the bunny girl. I mean, she's kind of a dragon. Kind of. Although she has a bunny skin. And most people think she's a bunny. You always cry at weddings. She's beautiful. Ooh. Thank you, Hunter. Alright, we're renaming her. I just want to verify this so I don't mess this up. We're just going to confirm. The name is... Where is it? I wrote it down. H.K. Capital K. Okay, we're going to make sure that we don't mess this up. H.K. Jersey. There you go. Are you ready? Are you ready, Hunter? We don't get to say yes until I get a confirmation. Are you ready, Hunter? Dun 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 dun. Heck yes! There we go. Free to go. Let's roll. Boom. HK Jersey. Nice and oathed. Real commanders play this song at their wedding. All right, let's turn the music back down. And we'll turn back on our nice, relaxing Japanese tunes and go from there. All righty. That is exciting. If my goal is to collect ships only, do I spend jewels on increasing dock space? Yes, of course. Of course, you're going to have to spend on dock space if you plan on collecting. You start with... we have over 500 ships in the game, and if you're not retiring ships, you're going to have to spend gems on dock space. I spend them on rings because I retire the ships I don't want. I keep the meta ships, and I play with those. And so I oath the meta ships that I have. So, there we go! 10, 10, 10 those skills. That is the goal. I mean, they are time-locked. I can't do them faster. I wasn't in town for the first couple days of the event, so I didn't actually get her until late. So I'm doing them as fast as I can. They'll be at 10, 10, 10 by the end of this PvP season. So I can wall y'all. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Who's the strongest character in Azure lane? Well, right now it's probably between New Jersey and Shinano. I would say New Jersey's probably there. I mean, if you're talking about PvP, Acula is probably there. But if you're talking about all around, probably New Jersey, maybe Shinano. One of those two. Oathing only meta ships. My heart hurts. Well, not only meta ships. Let's look at all the oaths. So this is every oath that I have. Not meta. Not meta. Not meta. Not meta. Meta. Not meta. Meta. Not really meta. Meta. Not really metas. Not meta anymore, but used to be. Used to be meta when I oathed her. Meta. Meta. Not meta. Kind of meta. Used to be meta. Used to be meta. Still kind of meta. Meta. Not meta. So not only meta ships, but we put an emphasis. We put an emphasis on getting ones that are oathed. Veneto is Bay. Veneto is really cool. I really like that ship. I was waiting for that ship for a long time. All right, let's go see if Envy has finished his. Envy, have you finished yet? Doesn't look like Envy's finished the rankings yet. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see. How do I limit New Jersey? How do I limit break New Jersey as a newbie? Well, the only way you can limit break New Jersey, we'll explain this. The only way you can limit break New Jersey is by getting UR Bullens, which you have to get through these. These cores, you have to get them basically through, so you got to buy them from that shop. How you get those cores that you used to spend on them is, where is it? It's in here, isn't it? It is in, which one of these is it? I don't remember what it's called. Not this one. This one. So you can get up to 4,000 of these per month. And that gives you basically one UR Bullen per month. So if you want to limit break her and you're just starting, it's going to take 4 months unless you get dupes from the gacha. So you can definitely do it. You'll get there eventually. I had them saved up from earlier, but yeah. Hunter Kong, and now I take my leave, ALM, because my family just arrived, but thanks for this, my dude. So yeah, take care, y'all. Hunter, thank you for coming out. I'm glad we perfectly timed that just so that you could see the oath right before you left. Real perfect. Alrighty. Your Bullens got so easy since Opsci. That is kind of true, but remember, if you're a new player, you don't have Opsci. Alright, let's do our guild stuff. We're going to go grind some affinity for New Jersey in a hot second here. I assume Envy's working very hard on... There it is. All right, we're going to switch over for a second here, for a hot second here. We're going to do the PvP rankings, and then we'll switch over to grinding New Jersey Feel free to bring your own ships that you want to grind when we get there in a second, but I just have to look at these rankings. I have no idea where they were before this, so I'm looking at it for the first time. Let's see what we got. So we have the rankings here. Let's switch it up. Hopefully this doesn't mess up. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Oh, it is actually bad. No, it's fine. Okay, cool. All right, so boom, 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 boom. First place goes to... Who's first place? Where is he? Hail20 with 1730. That's our first place right there. Second place, no data, 1 point behind. Okay, that's fine. No problems there. All right, third place goes to... Who's third? Boops is in third place. 5 points behind the leader, but still nice ahead. Kane, you're tied for fourth. Or tied for third, actually. So Kane's here. I know he's pretty salty about that +1 I rolled on the reset. Rightfully so. I'd be if you rolled that. Archie, doing pretty good. 1 point behind in sixth place. Our Lightscape is in seventh. Wow, he had a bad reset there. Okay, he's in seventh. That's cool. Oreste is in 8 and 1920. Bonjet is in 9th. Okay. Dissidence is tied for 9th, aka 10th. Envy and myself all tied. A 4-way tie for 9th place right now. 4-way tie. So if the season ended right now, I'd be in 11th place. But I'm tied with 9th. We're all at 17-19. That +2 was pretty nice. Envy, I caught up to you. Oh my, that rolling a +1 was pretty crazy. I was sitting way behind you guys. So, anyway, despite my total F-up, if you guys don't know about that, I explained I explained it at the on the Twitch stream earlier today, but basically I screwed up this weekend, had a lot of bad luck, and got disconnected from the game, and ended up missing an exercise. So, anyway, that means that instead of shooting for first place, we're going to be barely fighting for 10th. But yeah. Is top 100 ranking just all based on luck? Absolutely not. If anything, if you try, you should get in the top 100, probably. If you use the strategies in my strategy advanced guides and you try, you should get top 100. It's not that hard. Now, if you're talking about top 10, yes, luck is very important in the top 10 because... Like, you know, more than 10 people are following my strategies. So what takes my strategy and then makes it, like, what makes you second versus fourth if you're both using the same strategy? It's luck, right? Any game that has competitiveness, there's a little bit of luck. But I would say, like, a lot of discipline and doing your exercises, a little bit of game of chicken, trying to see who's more chicken. Definitely fleet compositions, making sure you have the right fleets in the right times. And basic math. Like it's not necessarily super luck, but I got some good luck there for that +1. Sometimes, just like any sport, sometimes the ball can just bounce your way. That definitely happened. Okay, anyone else who's coming up the risk here? Alstolfo! Wow! Alstolfo got a +1 on that reset, so he is now out. But well, he's not out, but he's out of the top 10. But he certainly has a chance of coming back in the top 10. PvP in Azure lane has a good way of bringing people out of the competition back in. Awful, Flawful, certainly Gary competitive as well. So he could definitely come up. He's only, what, 2 points behind? That's doable. We got quite a bit of time. That's doable. Who else could cause problems? Bare minimum, that's 4 points, and Tristan's 5 points. This is kind of in the more unrealistic realm of catching back up at this point, unless I mess up. But if I'm getting my +11s, this shouldn't be too realistic. And yeah. So anywho, and I know, yeah. So that's the rankings for those of you here who care about PvP. For those of you who don't, we're gonna be done with PvP for a little bit. That's the rankings. Thank you guys for bearing with me. But we are still in the middle of an end of the season challenge. And I really, 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 really don't want to do a thigh review. And yeah. Ooh. I hope my stream notifications are working. I didn't actually test those before. Please, Amagi Cough, come up. There it is. The Magi Coffee is right on schedule. They are working. Ground a Saber, $2. This is a bribe. A bribe for what? What are you bribing me to do? Thank you for the dono, though. I appreciate it. All right, let's I can zero out of this. Yeah, Boris Bear is not in the running. You can confirm Archie's not in the running. Ooh, that makes my job a lot easier. Makes my job a lot easier. Then I just have to convince Bonjet to throw. If I can convince Bonjet to throw, I think I got this. Even after that big scuff. Comeback time right now. Let's go, boy. All right. Anyway, time to actually play. This game is not competitive at all. This game is a waifu collector, gotcha, catch 'em all. This game is not competitive at all. So yeah, let's go to the grind. I'm excited on that +1. That +1 on that random reset made my day. Alrighty. I guess we can do. I think I've done the event SP for the day. Do I need anything out of here? I can pick up these, but I don't really need anything else out of here. Okay, let's see. We'll do OpSci first. Got some OpSci to do. Actually, yeah, that reminds me. I gotta buy this by the end of the night. So I gotta buy this. I gotta get 9 more tokens by the end of the night. That should be pretty easy to get, but just gotta make sure we do that. Phantom Cat with a €2 donation. This is a burb. Yes, tribute to the burb meme. How has Hawk been doing? I have not been watching any of his streams in the last 2 weeks. How is Hawk doing? I hope he's doing all right. And another donation. Floating point variable. $10 donation. How's it going, ALM? It's going very good. It was a little shaky on our competition earlier. But we've been in comeback mode for the last... I don't know. We've been in comeback mode for the last couple days. It's been going well. And today we got graced by RNG today. RNGesus looked down and blessed us today with a nice +1. So that makes us feel pretty good. We oathed New Jersey, who is going to be a meta PvP ship in the future. So we are all set for the new meta. We have Aquila, Veneto, New Jersey, all oathed. So we're all set for new meta, ready for the new IJN meta to shake things up come August or something like that. I don't know. I don't know anything, but we'll see. All right, somebody come help me with my Helena meta. I'll show off your fleets if you do it correctly. Oop, I already saw 2 people jump in there. He hasn't been streaming much, focusing on videos and such. That's good. I know he said he wanted to get back into video content creation. I know he was talking about that, so I'm good for him. Good for him. All right, that's a siren. Do we want to do a siren? All right, guys, do you want me to do a siren or do you want to do affinity grinding? Let me know. Actually, I take that back. This ain't a democracy. This is a dictatorship. We're doing 1 siren mode so I can get my points that I need, and then we can do affinity grinding. I need those tokens by the end of the night, and if I don't do them now, I'm not going to do them because I'm going to be focused on PvP tonight and not on anything else. So if I don't do them now, I'm not going to do it. So let's just roll. All right. This should be easy enough. And oh, I forgot to take off the auto call. Dang it. Dictatorship, lol. All right, we're going to leave this battle for a second. All right, pro plays. The pro plays. We're going to turn off that fleet lot, and we go in. That's cool. Now I can take this. Oh, I should probably check to see which one I want. This one is reduced damage from torpedoes. This is fine. We can take that out with this bad boy. Alrighty. First time I heard an American say this isn't a democracy, this is a dictatorship. Only here on my channel. Alright, this should be not bad. We'll manual it just because I'm playing with not a real mob fleet. I don't think I should have any trouble. But technically we're playing with a fake mob fleet. I'm not going to use my subs, though, because there's no, like, I'm just going to eat the... Basically, my subs are going to do reduced damage, and I might as well just keep one for later in case there's a problem. All right, let's see if we can get this timing up correctly. Let's roll. Alrighty. Oh, I don't even know if I'm properly equipped. Hopefully I am. All right, here's the final boss. Op size not that bad. These siren modes aren't too bad when you have when you're playing manual. Not too bad at all. Not that bad at all. I'm experimenting with Nagato, Shinano, New Jersey, Azuma, Helena, San Fran fleet right now. Not sure if I'll keep it for the main boss. PvE, that's interesting. PvE, that's interesting. I would almost prefer taking out the Nagato and putting in a Shokaku in that particular instance. But yeah. Wow, I'm not used to having I've been streaming on Twitch all week. I'm not used to having all of you people here. Keeping up with chat, I forgot how fast y'all move. I apologize. Helena out DPS'd. Wait, what? Oh, cool. Nice. All right, one down. The next one is, oh, we can go get this cat. Not getting Perseus was your greatest regret. Yeah, Perseus hurts. Not having Perseus hurts if you're doing OpSci. I won't lie about that. All right, this is the boss right here. So we want, cool. Cat is done. So we're gonna go like this. Then we'll move this person in. Now it should be fine. Laffy Bun, you cannot escape me. You came over from Twitch. I thought you weren't coming over. Welcome over. Glad you could make it. All right, we can actually escape out of that, which puts us in, and then we can beat the boss, which has reduced damage from shelling. Perfect. And we can use their subs this time. Ryoho definitely does get the job done. Where do you spend the activity points that you collect? What type of activity points? Guild activity points? Because you can't spend those. But if you're talking about like guild coins or something like that, you spend them in the guild shop. You go to like, you go to the same place all the other shops are. And then, yeah. Dun 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 dun! Nice freeze. I remember how nice Formidable freeze. She only freezes guaranteed on the first try, though. I always forget about that. After that, it becomes RNG. But and perfect. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And then we're gonna go Affinity Farm that New Jersey. Ooh, nice. We need those. We need those. We need those Ux plates. As many as we can get. Alright, we're gonna go set our Warspite up here for the ambush, just in case, because we're gonna get it in 2 more runs. So we're just gonna leave it up here. And then we can go use the other 2 fleets over here to clear stuff. Alright, so which fleet do we use against here? Reduced damage from torpedoes. That should be fine. So we're just going to go over here. And we'll go in. And then we'll escape. And we'll go right into battle. I don't even think I'll need torps for this one either. If there aren't any good new ships from the rerun next week, I'm going to skip it. Well, next week I will definitely be reviewing what they are. I expect... Well, Noshiro's amazing, right? Ryoho's actually really good, and ironically does have some purposes that, you know, she does have a role that technically Perseus can't fill. Technically. So there are things that you can get. The event's definitely already good if you don't have them. But if you do already have the full event, then it gets a little trickier. Then it really depends. The elite, I don't know. The elite the last time was Potter. Potter's a good ship. So part of me is like, Potter's a good ship. So I don't know. But we'll see what the SR and the elite are. My guess is they'll be good. It's IJN. They'll probably be good. IJN also just literally got out of the meta. So, you know, they can't have that for too long. So they'll be right back in the meta, I assume. I don't know. Anyway, which Duke of York will win? My Duke of York or their Duke of York? Who do you think will win? Hopefully mine. Hopefully my Duke of York. Yeah, your Duke of York, take that hit. Nice big crit on the burn. Let's go. Wow, you're playing manual? Yeah, I am playing manual right now. Mostly because I'm playing not a good mob fleet. I was using it to level up New Jersey. So my mob fleet's not necessarily optimized. And I just want to make sure that everything's hunky-dory. But yeah, I probably don't need to play manual, but we are going to. Anyway, you know, this game is... Manual's fun on this game. Also, I have a little bit much energy, so I need to clear that down a little bit. So yeah, we're playing manual right now. After the Siren Stronghold, we probably won't be. We'll probably go back to auto, and then I'll be hanging out and chat a little bit more. What does ALM think about the weekly changes? I like them. I like them a lot. It still feels kind of weird to not have that collect all button, and it kind of have some of the things are kind of weird, but I'm going to attribute that to me having to have a change. Of course, whenever you have a change, it's going to feel uncomfortable at first. So I'm going to attribute it to being a change, and I'm going to give it a little bit of time, but I think overall it's good. For new players, it's absolutely amazing, okay? You just got basically more rewards for doing less work. Why wouldn't you like doing that? Like, why wouldn't you want that? More rewards for less work. That seems like it will really help new players catch up on the grind. It'll make it a little bit less tedious. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People should be pretty happy about those weekly changes. I mean, people were worried about the cubes. There's plenty of cubes. They give you plenty of cubes. They'll be fine. I like them. The other part I thought was weird is there is like no maxing out the weeklies. There's like a cap on weeklies before you finish everything. So it's like right now I've gotten all the rewards from weeklies, but I still haven't finished all of the missions. So it feels weird. It's like, oh, I have all these missions sitting here, but I actually haven't finished. I haven't finished all the missions, but I actually don't get any rewards for doing them. So that's kind of weird, but I'll take it. At the end of the day, we get more rewards, so can't be that sad about that. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, the fact that we get gold plates, I think, is the biggest thing. 4 gold plates a week is really going to help, I think. Plus, you're going to be getting you should be getting another 20 gold plates or so a week based on the guild shops. So, really helping gold plate farming for people who don't do OpSci every month. So, for people who don't like OpSci, you guys should be really happy about this update. All right, we got, what, one more left here? You know what? I'll just fight this battle. I want to see how New Jersey does anyway. Is Acula in this fleet? I don't remember if I put it. Oh, I should probably collect that. I want that. Oh, there's a cat up here too? Oh, I'm taking that cat. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? All right. I got gold plates for special touching your secretary? Really? Wait, really? Hold on a second. Is that a thing? Really? Hold on a second. That would be pretty busted. That would be pretty good. Also, that's a pretty good trick. Let's see. Such as Hawk20. Do you like the new commission setup? That's called a restraining order. I don't even know what her text is for it. You lied to me, chat. Why did you lie to me? Why did you lie to me? I got tricked by chat. Such is not new. Chat tricked me. All right. Is there anything else that we need to collect scan wise? These are probably dead. Oh, these are supplies. Okay, I should probably collect those. Anything else? No. Okay. In the dorm. There was a quest touching your secretary? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I get it. You get random the gold ones randomly apply to 2 of them. I get it. All right. You didn't try to trick me. You right. I know it. That's my B, okay? All right, I forgive you. I forgive you, chat. Hell, I'm touching his ship on stream. Look, we're on full auto here with like 100. What is New Jersey? 102? Why hasn't the to-do list changed? Because I forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me. To-do list is fixed. Alrighty. Thank you, Star Killers. I appreciate it. Otherwise, we gotta keep the to-do list honest. We gotta keep the to-do list honest. Otherwise, where are we? This fleet's doing all right. It's doing all right with a 102 level flagship. This is the last spawn, right? I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully this is the last spawn. Otherwise our Vanguard's gonna take a little heat here. Root, I think I'm going to get in the top 500 in PvP. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's always exciting when you get a new rank. When you're a new player or you've just started playing PvP, it's always exciting when you get a new when you get a new highest rank. Hey, my to-do list is empty for today. For today is empty too. Of course, the only thing on it was good one, Calvin. Good one. See, this is why you read the messages before you say them out loud. Oh my. All right. What is this one? Enemy takes reduced damage from shelling. Okay, that's fine. We will just got the Admiral rank for the first time. Congratulations, GMAN. Congratulations. That's exciting. Okay, last one. I changes my greetings color to gold, but it doesn't show up. Is gold not a color that it accepts? I'm pretty sure I listed all the colors in the pinned text on the video. Okay, so try all the colors are in the pinned comment on that video that you're talking about. I assume that you found out about that based on my video, so that's just there. Alrighty. Y4M1 Gaming. So I just picked up the game back up a couple of days ago and managed to pull 5 New Jerseys in under 100 summons. Now that is some comeback luck. Welcome back to the game, by the way. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy your first UR. I assume if you're coming back to the game, you didn't get Shinano, but I hope you stay around a little bit longer this time and enjoy. There's that Shinano. All targeting in. Let's go. Nagato's not going to do any damage because she's using her dang HE ammo and the siren skill. Oh no! My sub died. I was dumb. Okay. I didn't heal my subs again. How many wyverns I have? I have a plus 13 wyvern and I have a plus 10 wyvern. Currently working on my third wyvern. And then after that, I'm probably going to save some of my prints because I assume we're going to be getting some good gear design stuff in the very, very near future. So I'm going to save. You guys got New Jersey? We just oathed New Jersey, so I'd say so. All right, what's our skills here? All right, we need to attack with our FDG fleet first on this set, but this isn't particularly a super challenging one. We just need to make sure that we attack with FDG first, and then go from there. I pulled 2 Ticonderoga. No New Jersey or Archerfish. The no Archerfish hurts. The New Jersey, I mean, hopefully you can get to pity. Good luck. Do we want to heal our subs? We probably should heal the other 2 subs. That would probably be, not the 4th fleet. I wanted the sub fleet. That would probably be good. Although, unfortunately, we lose U47 skill, so that's a little bummer, but whatever. We should beat this without too many problems. We're going to be manualing it anyway, so I'm not too worried. I'm not worried. I just got New Jersey literally right after saying I probably won't get her. That's the universe telling you to have faith. That is pretty funny, though. It always seems that those circumstances happen. But, of course, you always remember when those type of things do happen. You don't remember when they don't. But it is cool that happened. Congratulations. Glad you got your New Jersey. It's a fantastic ship. I'm going to try my skills on World 13-4. Good luck. I hope you drop Bunker Hill on your first run. Will I be a little jealous? Yes. But will I be happy for you? Of course. Good luck on your runs at 13-4. If you need any help with fleets, make sure you ask in the Discord. Somebody will help you out. Wow. My backline's taking a lot of damage here. Of course, I don't have the proper ammo equipped on my backline because they're equipped for Helena Meta. It's actually probably the most irritating part about Helena Meta being light armor is I have all the HE8 guns on her for when I fight Helena Meta, but then when I actually do the strongholds, I want the AP ammo back. It's like, no! Can I have my AP ammo back, please? I can always switch them back, but I'm too lazy to do that. So we're just fighting with AP ammo here, and we'll figure out the rest as we get through it. They still hurt. I mean, these are still decent guns. Wow, they are taking so much damage. So much damage. Look at that AA. It's so garbage. All right, How just died. Not yet, but she will. How will not live. There. Duke of York. I mean, FTG technically is the only one that needs to live. We're not going to fight with this twice. We're under the 30 mark, which is perfect. Perfect. At this point, we'll let Shinano clean it up. We'll let Shinano clean this up in a second. We don't even care if they die now. Shinano can clean this up in 9 seconds. We're all good. Spam, spam, spam. See if we can get that FDG shot right in here. Oh, 2 seconds left. We're going to get 1 FDG shot off. Nice. Extra damage. I like it. All right, that's fine. No worries. That's a 10K FDG, by the way, that got eaten there. Got eaten alive. CV boss is the thing. Yeah, and then we'll have this fleet come in. Clear it up. Easy clap. Easy clap. I mean, Hiru's got her final counter still, so we could still use Hiru's final counter. Look at all my subs not getting their barrages because they died. All right, this Nagato barrage, please do some damage. Oh, it did some damage. That's surprising. And we got the proc, and that means Shinano should finish it off for us. All right, one siren mode done. That means we get some UR. What do you call these things? I don't even know what they're called. Let me go figure out what it's called. Let's leave the zone. Let's get rolling. Let's get out of here. One siren stronghold done. I think I have one queued up, so I should still have 3 more, but I think we're going to be mostly done. Hopefully, I should have another one somewhere. Somewhere around here. But we're going to be done doing those for the rest of the... and we're going to be affinity farming our New Jersey. These things, these specialized gear upgrade parts. Why those exist, I don't know, but specialized gear upgrade parts was what I was thinking about when I was calling them thingies earlier, because I had no idea what they're called. But we can buy one now, which is perfect. That was the goal, because our shop resets in 5 hours. We're not the right shop. The shop is in Gibraltar. They only drop from Abyssal Siren. That is true, but I have one in the shop. And I didn't have enough points. So I needed to get the special tokens so I could buy it in shop. So we bought this. We bought that. Now we're good. We're ready for that reset. And I think I have one more gear design in shop to buy for this month. Other than that, we're looking pretty good for Opsci. All right. We should probably log out, log back in to see who has moved. And then we will go check the people who did Helena Meta. And then we will do affinity grinding for New Jersey. Is that a movement? Blip blop, please be a move. Please be a move. That's not a move. Sad. I thought maybe. That's not a move, though. A little bit sad. That's okay. We're good. Okay, now we're going to check the Helena meta, because that should be done right about now. Okay, let's see. First place goes to Raven Fury 2. Let's review your fleet. What did you use to get the clear? We used Enterprise, Hero meta, and a Shinano. Triple carrier fleet here. Interesting. So, we have... obviously, probably a new player, because we haven't leveled up Shinano. Hero meta is not leveled, but she is max limit braked. We got some decent gears. Could be better, but that's still fine. We have a plus 13 and also plus 5. So some interesting stuff here. So I assume that this is not particularly built for this. It's just kind of what you had around, but it did the job. It did the trick, of course. So nice. The Vanguard, we had Rune, San Diego, and Z23. I haven't seen a Z23 in here for a while. So definitely a waifu over meta fleet, but very nice. You did just fine. Why didn't your assist get on there? You got to be fast. The High Marsh, barely in second, just by 3,000 points. Very close. What fleet were they using? They were using your standard Nagato Akagikaga. Very nice, although this is definitely a new player. They're not leveled, and we can see duplicate mini white shells. So this is probably a brand new player, and that's pretty nice for a new player. I don't know how long you've been playing, if that's you, or if you're in chat or anything, but, you know, you're on your way. You made a nice, decent dent there. You definitely want to change those torpedo bombers on Akagikaga. I gotta believe you have something better. And of course, you have double of these anti-air fighter planes. Use those prints to go get a real white shell. Please don't be using these double purple white shells, okay? Go get a real white shell. And anyway, continue grinding. You'll be in good shape. What's our Vanguard look like? Bremerton, Helena, San Diego. It looks like Helena probably didn't proc for this. Well, that's unfortunate. San Diego is retrofitted. And Bremerton, interesting fleet. So, to say the least. So, we got a full IJN back row and a full USS front row. So, certainly keep leveling and you'll get there. Finally, we got Shibi coming in third here. We had 11 people battle. We had, well, because it counts me technically. So we had 11 other people battle this Helena meta. Third place goes to Shibi. And Shibi had a Warspite with the new UR gun. Nice. And then we had Essex Enterprise. That's cool. Very cool. Planes could use work. This obviously is probably your best set of planes, I'm assuming. You're trying. I like it. Essex obviously needs to be leveled up. So does Warspite. So probably another new player. But feels good that you got this out of the shop. So congratulations. For the Vanguard, we have, wow, the exact same Vanguard. Bremerton, Helena, and San Diego. So that's apparently very popular amongst the people doing my Helena meta support. So thank you guys. I appreciate it for all of your help. Now it's time for me to pay it back. Let's go help some other people. So this is the fleet we're going to be using. We're going to go in full auto on the first one just because we'll show you how full auto looks. And then maybe in the other ones we'll do some manuals or maybe not. Helena Suez. Really, the Helena meta boss fleet definitely has a lot of RNG to it. Like right there we had a whole shot just completely miss because she was moving. So Helena meta is going to definitely have a lot more RNG to whether or not your battleships can aim. So that's really good. Like right there, I got a nice hit off Duke. Can FDG hit? Nah, she did okay. Not that great though. You max limit break Shinano only use Bolins. I can't remember if I used Bolins or I think I used another Shinano to be honest because I wanted to get her up really quick. But at this point, I have enough points to pretty much max limit break all my URs without having to get dupes pretty early off the bat. And that's the goal. 4,000 of those specialized core stuff every month. That should be good. Radar scan proc. That's nice. Okay, of course, but it's on a desynced Helena. So not particularly useful. But that's all right. So far, we've gotten over half of the damage done on this fight. Full auto's going okay. Doing all right. I don't think we're going to get the kill, though. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But we will probably get it under 30. Unless we go really Pepega. We got another radar scan. So that's nice. But once again, desynced. We lost... Is that Aurora? Did we lose Aurora? We lost Aurora. We still have Chappie, though. Got her under 30. And we got one more round. I don't know. This is going to be really tight. I probably won't get it unless FDG starts critting like crazy. No, that's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen, folks. We got close. We got close. Under 10. Under 10. I need more high-performance fire control radars. If I had a few more fire control radars, though, it would have been pretty good. Hey, LM, which is better for Helena meta? Full BB backliner, 1 BB, and 2 CB backliners. So it depends what your CVs are. If you have Ticonderoga, if you have Illustrious Mew, those are fantastic CVs for Helena meta. Not for many other things, but for Helena meta, it's certainly very good. However, I like having HE ammo. However, you do run the risk of running HE ammo. You do run the risk of her just missing. So I think if we're talking about like best things, you probably want to run Ticonderoga, Illustrious Mew, and like probably a New Jersey with a HE ammo. That would be what I would say is pretty strong. Could also just run Acula. What is the Acula setup? Ooh, do I want to give away the sauce? Do I want to give away the special sauce? So that all those stream snipers know what I'm running? Actually, I'll give it away because they already know what I'm running. They can already predict what I'm running. I'm running a meta comp, so it's not like I have anything really spicy. It's pretty basic. So I'll show you guys what it is. I will probably be making a video on this comp because I really like it. So beware of a build a fleet video for it. So I'm only going to show it. I won't necessarily go too depth into explaining it. I'll do that in a video. And all you stream snipers who are here and don't particularly know exactly what I'm running, I guess you'll know what my Acula loadout will look like. Probably a XS3BC on the DB slot. That is a very, very good guess. Very few times do you not run that. I mean, you could run other things, but very, very likely to run that. Yes, Acula and PvP is definitely not using the heal. If you're using the heal on Acula, you did something went wrong. Oh, that timing on Dookie York is so sad. I need that high performance gear. I don't have an extra high performance gear because my high performance gear is it's currently being used, so it's whatever. We're not going to be at too much of a risk of there's a 12. We are not going to be at risk of not getting Helena meta unless I go into a coma or something from lack of sleep from this PvP challenge or something. But for the most part, I shouldn't do it. I'm 1.25 hours late. Just finished a coaching session. Welcome, GMAN. GMAN made this wonderful thumbnail for this stream, so thank him for doing that. I appreciate it. I don't make all the thumbnails. I would say I make a good chunk of my thumbnails, but sometimes, especially when I'm getting a little bogged down, G-Man will come in and make a thumbnail for me. So I appreciate it. This thumbnail for this stream is made by G-Man. Glad you could make it, G-Man. We already did the oath. We've already done our first set of PvP. Right now, we are doing Helena metas, and then we're going to go do affinity grinding on New Jerseys. And of course, as always, we're going to be doing the challenge. Helmet 14 hit really hard. Yeah, Helmet level 14 is definitely a hard hitter. Definitely a hard hitter. I have an illustrious muse over 100, and Ticonderoga just hit 100. Might have to try that with Jersey or Formidable against Helena meta tomorrow. Mind you, guys, I will say this. Those ships are probably really good for Helena meta, but I'll say this. I am not spending my resources and leveling them up for my account just to do Helena meta, okay? There are plenty of options with the battleships and other things like Formidable that will do just fine. You do not need to use those two carriers. However, they are specifically built to take out light armor bosses. Those two ships are based for light armor bosses. I'm not really investing in them because I can take out Helena meta with no problem. But maybe World 14 brings us a light armor boss, and if World 14 brings us a nice hard light armor boss, maybe they will be worth leveling up. Especially if if it's a light armor submarine in World 14 for the final boss. Oof! I could use Rishi. That is true. Yes, Rishi's a very good option. I don't know why I didn't bring up her up earlier. Definitely Rishi's a great option. Right now I'm using FDG, and I'm trying to get the How Duke of York combo to make FDG really strong. But yeah, you can use FDG, or you can use Rishi with Ticonderoga and Illustrious Mew. That's a good setup. Alrighty, that's gonna be it for Operation Siren, I think. For good measure, we can always log out, log back in, see if anyone moved again. Such is the perils of PvP. Stream viewer numbers back up compared to Twitch. Yeah, more people enjoy here. Low Proto, you moved. Please be in. This is not enough points, is it? This ain't gonna be enough points. I know it ain't. We're already under it. That's so sad. Okay, that's 22. That's not enough. All right. Low Proto, please move again. Please, pretty please. Actually, can you? I should probably do the math on this. See if I need to actually refresh my list. I might have to refresh my list. All right, let's see where you are, Low Proto. What is your max points? How many points can you get, Proto? Proto can get... Hold on a second. Okay, they can get me enough points for a +1, so they're just opting not to move. That's fine. All right, so we gotta wait. We're gonna wait. They get me enough +1s. I don't have to refresh my opponent's list. They should get me a +1. No problem. You have low Proto's Discord. You could message him and ask him to move. That'd be super nice if he's zeroed out. Anyway. What is it? Oh, I got a data sync. 73% of the way there. We'll be there very shortly. Alrighty. Time to grind. We are searching for 11.4. We are grinding 11.4. And who else do we need to grind? Well, but we'll grind Potter. Potter needs to be grind. Who else needs to be in here? Who else do we need to level? Who else needs to level? Oh, we can level Independence. Yeah, this will work. This will work. We probably should level up Independence's stuff, though. Where is Independence? She's low. She's like level 104 or something. Yes, I don't care about my oil. Hey, LM, how's your day been going? Not too bad, actually. Today's been a lot better than yesterday, at least. Busy tomorrow, though. Busy tomorrow. Surprised you don't already have New Jersey at 120. Yeah. Well, yes. I probably should have her at 120, but I don't yet. The first couple days of the event, I was not around, so I got her a little bit late. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm looking for Independence. Why am I keep getting distracted? ADHD much, eh? Is she at the top? Oh, she's at the top. That's why I can't find her. She's at the top because he's in the fleet. I hate that. Let's level these puppies up. At least this +6. Actually, this one can go all the way +10 because this is actually a good fighter. We can enhance this all the way +10. Plus, I don't really think I got plenty of plain prints. All right, that should make that a little easier. This one, we don't particularly want to use them on the prints yet, but this should be fine. Use sort, man. Yo, ALM, you just topped out in my PvP, and I'm scared. You can check Discord for seeing that. Let's see. Oh, somebody did ping me in Discord. Did you ping me in Discord? Nick, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I gotta wait for someone else. If you really, really want, I will ping you when I move. I will ping you, Nick, when I move, but I can't move for you during the challenge, unfortunately. I gotta get top 10. If I move for you right now, I'm not gonna get top 10. So I do have to wait. But I will ping you. I will ping you when I move, alright, dude? But I can't move right now for you. Otherwise, I'm gonna drop out of top 10. So, apologies, Nick. What's the best spot to farm purple prints? I like farming 8-4. Of course, most of the time, I don't have every dropship in the game. So I normally farm where I need dropships, to be honest. But yeah, 8-4 is a good one. We're grinding 11-4 today. On full lethal. Alright, this should be fine. Do we have cats in here? We do. All enemies. Alright, double rewards. Let's hope this doesn't get scuffed. Man, the weekly missions should be increased. I feel bad having 14 out of 1,000. That is, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We technically get more rewards. So, like, you shouldn't be sad about the new update. It's a total benefit to all players. But when you're sitting at, like, 1,500 out of 1,000, cap is 1,000, you're sitting at 1,500, you're like, why am I still doing my weeklies? Because you're not getting any rewards after 1,000. But, yeah, we're definitely getting fine. What PvP challenge are you talking about? Nijin, on Twitch, all of last week and all of this week, I'm doing an end of season Admiral of the Navy challenge. Ooh, nice. We just leveled up Shokaku. Shokaku, fully maxed out now. We can finally use her in the triple carrier fleet that literally just died thanks to New Jersey. That triple carrier fleet literally just died thanks to New Jersey / Acula combos. But yeah, that was definitely the meta with when we had the double triple wyverns. Oof. But oh well, we can use her later. I assume Shokaku will be in the meta sometime in the future. We get a Yamato and maybe she comes back. I don't know. Anyway, to answer your question, there's a challenge on Twitch based on my patrons. If I win the challenge, I get money. If I lose the challenge, I have to make a very embarrassing top 10 thigh review anime girl, Azure Lane anime girl top 10 thigh review video on my YouTube. I really don't want to make that cringe video. So I'm fighting for my life to come back. I was tied for first place over the weekend. And then my game disconnected as I was sandbagging. And I couldn't log back in time to finish the final battle. So I missed an exercise. No losses. I have not had any losses. I just missed one because of a disconnection. And that means that I am fighting to get back in the top 10. I was at 16th yesterday. I'm sitting at 12th right now. Tied and yeah. Tied for, I think, 9th, actually. 9 through 12 is all tied. So. Search history reveal challenge. Bro, you think I have a search history? Bro, you think I have a search history? We don't have search histories here. Go into your settings. You click clear cookies and clear search history on close of browser. And then shut off your laptop close your browser when you're done. And shut off your computer. Search histories don't exist on me, man. The only search histories you have are when I keep browsers up for a few days when I'm working on like a project. And then it's like, oh, okay, you get to see my Google Doc. Congratulations. That is my only thing in history. Search histories don't exist, man. Not for me. I mean, somebody has it logged somewhere. But yeah, it's not stored on my device. I've gotten only top 10 once. Was that an end of season top or was that Admiral of the Navy? Or just the top 10 once? Seems like a nice and cultured video for such a nice and cultured game, though. I don't want to make it, though. You guys got plenty of other content creators that will give you a top 10 thigh review video. There'll be, there's so many of them. So many degenerate commanders that would love to make you a top 10 thigh review video. I'm pretty sure there's probably one already out there on the internet. But Team Wholesome over here doesn't want to do that. You see, that's not what we're about here. Also, my girlfriend watches my videos. So, anyway. Akun recently made a top 10 thigh review. Oh, yeah, I remember Akun. I think I've seen a video of 2 of his. His video is not necessarily my taste, so I do remember seeing the video or 2 of his, but he's certainly a cultured commander. ALM Wholesome, good joke. Okay, maybe not the most wholesome ever. Yes, but you would hate to make it and be miserable the entire time, making it extra special. See, this is why I go back, and this is why I say, you guys only show up here to watch me be in pain. You guys could ask all these other creators who are more qualified, who'd be more than happy to make you a top 10 thigh review video. But that's not enough for you guys. You guys want to come over here, and you guys want to make a challenge bet to force me to do it. I want to sleep on Jesus. Do you guys talk about the game stealing Azure Lane art yet? What do you mean? What they're stealing Azure Lane art? How is the game stealing Azure Lane art? Akun degeneracy is pretty funny though. I definitely remember Akun's, like, I don't know if it's his accent or I think accent would be the way that he speaks is perfect for his content. It's really funny. Like his voice matches exactly what he's trying to do, which I think helps him a lot. Wow, I just realized Merit is cool. Just boosted the Discord server. Thank you, Merit, if you're in here. That brings us up to 42 boosts. And as of today, I believe we have been at level 3, which is the highest Discord boosted server for 8 months. We've been at level 3 for 8 months. We've been maxed out. So I super appreciate all the boosters. I'm gonna have to manual this boss fight for a second. Hold up. Gotta make sure we don't actually lose this boss fight. But anyway, I do super appreciate everyone who boosts the server. All 42 boosts. It allows us to have nicer things on Discord. So I appreciate it. Ah! Also, Sendai is light armor? Question mark? Or is she medium? I don't remember. I should probably figure that out before I put the wrong gun type on New Jersey, but you know, it is what it is. I went the wrong way. That was a really bad decision. This is going to be tight. I don't think I can kill it. I need to put more heals on these bad boys. I hope I don't time out. Hopefully I don't time out. These torps hurt a lot. All right, let's... No! Dang it. This fleet not strong enough. Do I even want to try with this fleet? This fleet isn't built for this. Ah! It's irritating. Yeah, screw it. Screw it. We're going to full manual on this 2-3 fleet that has no business winning this fight. Yudachi is actually a pretty good ship. Ooh, we got a second preloaded. That was super nice. Nice skill, Casablanca. If we're going to win this fight, we're going to need Casablanca to do her thing. All the morale loss. It's fine. It's fine. Right? It's fine. Although we do have to watch out for those suicide boats. Those are going to be a problem. Before we had New Jersey taking care of them, which is not too bad, but they're going to be a definite problem in this matchup. I probably should switch New Jersey to a HE gun too after this. Remington has a zombie skill, though, so that should help if I do pretty poorly. Suicide boats haven't been too much of a problem yet. Just as I say that, they literally come in and Shrek, but, you know, whatever. Hopefully Perseus can keep someone alive. Perseus, keep healing Casablanca, please. Please. Run the risk of timing out, of course. Alrighty. Just slowly waiting. Perseus is doing her job at doing the healing, though. Certainly. Maybe I should just use Perseus in the main fleet. I think I'm just gonna do that. I think that will probably be the better option. Oh well. I was getting greedy on EXP. Whatever. I did this to save time. Literally does not save time. Good job, Meta. Good job. All right. Birmingham's having a little bit of struggles here. Please don't time out. If this times out, I will be a little sad. I don't think I have homing torpedoes either, so I actually have to aim. I actually have to aim. Sad. There we go. Just down to you, Chachi. Ooh, I don't think Tulsa's going to reload either. Which means we're probably not going to get it. Probably not going to get it. Yeah, we're not going to get it. We're going to time out. Fun! Whatever. No, I mean Birmingham, not Birmingham. Sorry, my bad. You're right. What do you think makes a good Helena or good Helena meta fleet without using a PR or a DR? Richelieu, Ticonderoga, and Illustrious Mew. There you go. How can I be strong and handsome like you are? You don't know if I'm handsome or strong. Alright, well, that was a rip. Alright, we gotta remake our fleets here. Sad. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we are going to put in a Perseus here. Take her out of there. And, I guess we can... Who do we want to put? Do we have any cross-fleet buffs here? I mean, I guess Shinano's technically a cross-fleet buff, but it won't activate. So, that's fine. We can always put a third ship in here, just in case. We're going to put a third ship in here, just in case we run into problems. We'll put no Shiro in here. I don't know. Okay, we're still going to fight this one. See if we can auto this. And hopefully the heals will help our Vanguard be a little bit better here. And because I know I'm going to run out of dock space here, let's enhance our Archer Fish. Oh, we only have carriers left. We got to use it. We got to do it on a carrier. Which carrier should we heal up? Or enhance up, not heal. Ticonderoga. Speak of the devil, we were talking about you earlier. We'll level you up. We'll enhance you a little bit. We knew you were strong when we did a sweat for Bunker Hill. We know you're handsome since you have a girlfriend. How do you know she just doesn't like me for my personality? You guys like me for my personality, right, guys? Right? Right, guys? Right? Hopefully. Hopefully you like me for my personality. No. Sure we do. That sounds very convincing, guys. Sounds very convincing. Or lack of one, yes. Hey now. Hey now. No Kappa. No, we only like you for your looks. With the person who literally has literally no avatar, no looks at all. You have no idea how I look. We are all in it for your money. Well, if I end up winning this competition, part of the money I will be getting will be going to the giveaway for the challenge mode challenge I'll be doing at the end of this month. So, yay! That'll be fun. Right? A challenge, back-to-back challenges. That'll be a lot of fun. That says something now, doesn't it? Azure Lane Meta saved my life by giving me a Ferrari and a college tuition. I wish I could buy you guys Ferraris, but that is out of my price point range. Just a little bit. Have you ever done a face reveal? No, nor do I plan to. I do not plan on doing a face reveal. We make ALM work for his donations. You certainly do. You certainly do. Other people, you just simp for them, you know, whatever. Over here, you got to spend 2 weeks of not sleeping to get your donation. No, I super appreciate the challenge. I think it's brought a lot of competition into the PvP scene for this season. It's been mostly fun, very stressful, but mostly fun. So I appreciate it for Asian Andy helping us out, getting some fun in here. ALM is secretly a Brad Pitt with a voice changer. ALM VTuber debut when? Do you know how expensive those are? You know how expensive those... Oh, okay. I'll take that back. I am not an artist, nor do I know how to rig a model, okay? So, I'm not going to be doing it myself. So, I need to pay someone else to do that. And do you know how expensive those are? To get actually, like, good ones, we're not talking about, like, copy-paste the Miku Miku dance bases. But to get, like, actual good ones, those are pretty dang expensive. America stream. Couple of thousand. Yeah, we're talking probably $2,000, $2 to $5,000 for a good one. You could probably get under that. You could probably get a mediocre one without the commercial license for about $500 to $800. But if I get it without the commercial license, I can't stream for you guys. So to get a commercial license for it, it's probably gonna be $2 to $5,000. Pay Intrepid for the art. Like $6 to $2,000 or $6 to $2,000. No, yeah, I'd say it's about $2 to $5,000 if you want to get the commercial rights usually. For a good artist. New artists that are trying to build portfolios will sometimes give it to you for $1,000. And if you don't need the commercial rights, a lot of times they'll be anywhere from, you know, $300 to $800. Otaku V spent $20,000 on their model. Dang! So anyway, I currently don't have $2,000 to spend on a VTuber model. So I have other high priority things to spend on. So I don't know. Also, I don't even know if you guys would like a VTuber model. So it'd be kind of weird if I went and spent like $2,000 on a VTuber model and then y'all are like, oh, that's weird. I don't like that. And then I never use it. But so you were thinking of it. I've looked into it. I've looked into prices, definitely. If you guys don't know, half of you guys watch VTuber streams. I get to see what you guys watch other than my channel. YouTube analytics basically tell you like what everyone else that watches your channel is watching. It's all HoloLive clips. Literally all HoloLive clips. Like, you guys watch Azure Lane videos. You watch Hawk. You guys watch Just3C. You guys watch Guardian E, right? You watch Azure Lane official channel, right? Makes sense. You guys watch Azure Lane videos. Outside of that, mostly VTuber clips. Mostly VTuber clips. LOL busted? Yeah, exactly. So, I know some of you enjoy them. People will simp for their husbando. Yeah, I don't know about that. 5% of you are female. So, I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's a great strategy there. I guess I'm in the minority that doesn't watch VTubers. I'll be real with you. I didn't watch any VTubers until all of... not all, but like half of my fans were watching this. I was like, what are these videos? What is this? And then that's how I got into it. And I don't really particularly watch them on a regular basis. But I do keep up on some of the VTuber news from time to time. Also, I've been a fan of Nuxtaku for quite a long time at this point. And then he got a VTuber model not too long ago. So, and he also like does collabs with Melody and other things. So 10 people watching are female. Maybe. I did forget to change New Jersey's main gun. I guess we'll get to see if Perseus does a really good job of healing here. I should change her main gun after this. Plus, yeah, she'll have a barrage gun. That'll be fine. We'll change it back. Iron Mouse. Iron Mouse is funny, actually. If I had to pick any of the V Sojo members, Iron Mouse is probably the funniest. But I don't know. I don't watch all of them. They got a bunch of new ones that I've never watched. Like I feel like I've only watched Nyanners, Melody, and Nyanners, Melody, and Iron Mouse. So I don't know if any of the new ones are any good. Stay weird, fam. Nuxdaku's hilarious. He is some chaotic energy that sometimes is funny from time to time. Vebe. Oh, I've heard of her, but I don't think I watch her. I've seen her live on Twitch though. There's only so much time in the day to watch all of them. I'm acting like I actually watch these people regularly. I might watch a YouTube clip of them from time to time. Most of the time, it's when the YouTube clip shows up in a video that I see that most of you are watching. So when you guys watch a lot of things, I usually watch what you guys watch. So, yeah. All right, let's go switch her gun. We also have to... Independent hit level 105. We need to awaken her. That's what I was trying to say. And then we need to go enhance some people. So we'll enhance this San Fran. And then I think I saw a rare or two there that we can retire. Exactly 2. And we now are going to switch the gear on our New Jersey so that we can actually have good typing. And where is our New Jersey? There she is. Switch this from AP ammo to HE ammo. Do we have a free barrage gun? Of course we don't. Oh, we do. We have a plus 13 just sitting here doing nothing. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. All right, let's go slap. Let's go slap. Let's go slap this Sendai, huh? ALM be hanging out on Chatterbait watching Melody. I have never been on Chatterbait. What is ALM leaving out? What ALM is leaving out is that Melody streams he watches on Chatterbait. The only Melody streams I've ever watched are the ones she does with Nux. And actually, I don't know if I've never done it on Chatterbait. The only Melody streams I've ever watched are ones on YouTube that she does with Nux. We caught ALM lacking 4K. Garagura is great. Oh, of the Hololive girls, my favorite one is probably the rapper chick. What's her name? Ina's the octopus girl. Octopus or squid? I think it's octopus. The Reaper, the rapper Reaper. What's her name? She's probably my favorite. Mostly because I actually kind of like her music. At least Mori. Yeah, that's Mori. Yeah, I've unironically have some of her songs that I listen to. Yeah. ALM lies as naturally as he breathes. I don't think that's true. So World 11 up must be 3-3? No, absolutely not. I am leveling low-level fleets. You can do this. You can do World 11 on 1-1, technically. Probably 1-2, to be honest. You can technically do it on 1-1. But my ships are like 104, 105. Like, that's their levels. So, why am I doing this? Because I don't care about oil, and I want to just grind up EXP quickly. So, yeah, you can definitely do better. Yeah, I mean, Ina's really talented. Ina draws for Azure lane. She's really talented. ALM VTuber when? Maybe if you guys really want it. And I also find $2,000 that I want to drop on something. If you guys really want it, and I somehow come across $2,000 to drop on it, probably at some point. But probably not. Is Mori's music copy strike? I would imagine so. I don't know. I would imagine she has at least copyright claimed. I assume it's not. I've seen covers out there, so I assume it's not striked, but I assume it's claimed. Whoa, my whole stream just refreshed. Alrighty, well, rip. I guess I could check OBS, because I think OBS saves the logs, but stream on YouTube just totally refreshed there. Anyway. Not interested in VTubers, but I'm very much intrigued by this rapping Kalembi. Yeah, actually, she's probably one of the ones that's more tolerable more digestible for people who are not necessarily into the Moe cells category of VTubers. I tried watch VTuber, but it's kind of less informative. I definitely feel like you're losing brain cells sometimes when you read chat of VTubers. When Hololive came out, I actually watched some of the live streams. First of all, those chats are crazy. You can barely keep up. Number one. And number two, I feel like you lose some brain cells when you're sitting in chat. Also, Zoe just came out with a new model today. It's a total 3D model that tracks all of her body, like her hands and everything. It's actually kind of neat. I heard that I don't know if she made the full thing, but I know she was working on it. So I don't know how much she did and how much she commissioned, but she pre-debuted it today. Was doing a pre-debut test, and that looked pretty cool. If it's a VTuber of a Magi with ALM's voice. No, that's not going to happen. I'd have to lose a bet for that. That is not going to happen. Callie, best dad. Doesn't that happen whenever you read chat? Honestly, I would say 60% of my chat is wholesome and helping me out, or actively asking like good questions, they're a new player asking good questions. 60 to 70% of my chat is all that, which I appreciate. And then there's that. Then there's the other people. You do lose IQ when watching Hololive, JP. I mean, I'm not very good at Japanese, so I don't even know what they're saying half the time. Does anyone follow soccer, football here? I'll watch Premier League from time to time. I'll watch the Premier League from time to time, but I'm not a particular like huge soccer person. But I'll watch Premier from time to time. I played FIFA growing up, somewhat. I like watching somewhat smaller streamers. You actually get something out of chat, or bigger streamers just turn off chat. You can't catch up, and there's usually more toxicity. Yeah, I feel like sitting here in my usual between 200 and 800 people on YouTube tends to be pretty good. So, yeah, if we're sitting in this 200 to 800 people, what are we at right now? We are at Yeah, we're just under 200 people. It feels cozy. It feels cozy. When you get over 800, it starts to get a little bit rushed. When you get over 800. But that's okay. Because I just have to learn how to read faster. I ask good questions, Sweats, G-Man. Sure. You do ask good questions. For every degenerate question, you do ask probably a good question from time to time. ¿Por qué no los dos? Exactly. Sports, what's that? I do like sports. I like anime and I like sports. Sometimes I watch both at the same time. What map or Operation Siren is this? This is map 11-4. We were grinding for Columbia because Columbia never really interested me. So I just totally hella skipped her on the way to Bunker Hill. Like Bunker Hill came out, I was like, all right, I like Bunker Hill. Skip 11-4. So I never got Columbia. Do you play any sports? Not anymore. Old boomer here. I don't play sports anymore, but I used to. Yeah, the Olympics would be cool. I'd enjoy those. I like watching the Olympics, especially now that you can pick the event that you want. There's certain events that just don't interest me in the Olympics. And so like, but now with like internet and streaming, like you can just pick the event. One of my favorite Olympic events is, obviously a winter event is snowboard cross. And that would never be televised on like NBC or anything like that. So it was always a problem trying to find it. I would always like literally seek it out and see. Whoa, we had a bot spike. All right, so literally we had a bot spike, I think. We had about 270 people almost at one point. We're dropping a little bit down. And then literal bot spike. For 1 minute, we had 352 people here. I assume that that's going to be taken out of the analytics in a second. But we got a bot spike. About 100 bots just showed up. 150 bots just showed up here for that bot spike. So, yeah. Underrated sport in Canada. Winter events, however, always get coverage. All right, maybe... maybe I should answer some Azure Lane questions. What are some good aircraft to speed up Shokaku's launch time? The Ryosei is pretty fast. Actually, let's go look through some fighters here. We'll go look through some fighters after this one, and we'll talk about some speed ups for what you guys want. ALM, do you play any other gacha games other than Azure Lane? I've definitely played a lot of gacha games over my time. However, I like focusing on 1 or 2 games at a time. So I typically do not play more than 2 games at a time. I think at one point I did play 3. That gets a little hectic. Mostly because sorry for the bump. Mostly because when I play, I go a little hardcore sometimes. And I also try to not make gacha grinding my whole life. But I'll tell you some games that I've played in the past. Fusion, see ya! Have fun at classes, and thanks for stopping by. So anyway, another gacha game that I've played has been Bang Dream. I've also played, I guess technically Shadowverse is a gacha game. I've played Rage of Bahamut. I've played Bleach Brave Souls. I've played a ton of other ones that I played for like 2 weeks, did not like, and dropped it. I do not remember their names. The ones I'm remembering are ones that I liked and actually played for a good chunk of time. But yeah. So right now, I did play Genshin Impact for a good couple months. I've since dropped Genshin Impact. I don't play that anymore. And so right now we're solo Azure Lane, especially since May was a really busy month for me. June literally started. We've been doing a PvP challenge, which takes a lot of attention. And then, yeah, so, only one game right now, but I will probably pick up another game at some point. I do switch around from time to time. Why haven't they made a plane skill for aircraft that look like siren gear? A plane skin. I'm not sure. Maybe they probably will in the future. Probably will in the future. A lot of Japanese want Olympics to get canceled or delayed again. Yeah, I mean, Japan's not too excited about bringing a lot of foreigners into their country during a pandemic, certainly. So but you know. The animation by Misaki Yuasa is a gem. Recommended. Is Independence worth getting her retrofit? Yes. The only case in which I don't think you should get an Independence's retrofit is if you already have a level 120 Casablanca and you just aren't feeling getting an upgrade. Casablanca will do pretty much the same thing, but worse, but she will get the job done. Independence is a better version of Casablanca. You do need one of them. Like, one of them is necessary. So if you have a Casablanca and you're lazy, that would be the only case not to get an Independence. But yeah, Independence's retrofit is you need one. You need one. So yes, that's why I'm leveling mine up. It's definitely worth it. Definitely. No, definitely worth it. Oh, they didn't open up their borders for the Olympics? See, I'm not even following the Olympics that closely. I just assumed that, like, Japan was not gonna... I don't know. I just wasn't too hyped for them this year. The funny part is, I still have all of my Olympic gear. I have all my Japanese 2020 Olympic gear, actually, because I was in Japan, and I got all the gear. I was in Japan at the time, and so I have all of it. And it's funny because it's all been rebranded to 2021 Olympic stuff, and I have all the 2020 Olympic Japan gear because I got a bunch of it when I was in Tokyo last. So I thought that was pretty funny. Did you oath your Ark Royal? No, I did not oath my Ark Royal. No one. I don't know if I want to oath my Ark Royal personally, and no one seems interested in the naming rights, so not yet. I don't have Casablanca, so time to grind for a retrofit. Yep. If you don't have Casablanca, you definitely need Independence. What is that awe for? Oh, the aw's for the Ark Royal. Keep finishing that conversation. Ark Royal will never truly love me back. She is a PNG, so to be fair, I wasn't really expecting to be loved back by a PNG, but you know. More grinding for points that literally do nothing. Literally do nothing. Who was your first oath? Yukikaze was my first oath. How to utilize Azuma. She is a tank, but you want to get her at Dev 25 before she has full tanking potential, and obviously Dev 30 to give her full offensive potential. By the way, if a pro cyclist actually joins Olympics this year, it'd be kind of tough if he's also racing in the Tour de France, as they only have 1 to 2 weeks break before the Olympics. That is a fun fact. It's a fun fact. Casablanca is definitely not better than Independence. By the way, if you have a Casablanca at 120, getting Independence at 120 is not bad either. Because guess what, guys? I should probably fill this first, and then I'll go show you. The really, really cool part about Fleet Tech here is There aren't too many ships that have reload as their bonus. See, this is the Columbia we're missing, by the way. Anyway, where's these ships? Independence has a +1 reload. And Casablanca has a +1 reload. So getting both of these carriers to 120 gives you reload. And if you may like, oh, 1 reload, or for both of them, 2 reload doesn't matter that much. But if you're min-maxing, those can matter. What is a good AP gun besides the PRs? The gear shop. I'll show you in a second once I finish enhancing these people. Oh, that seems like a super big waste. We'll put those on Ticonderoga. Where is she? There she is. At first I was like, where am I going to get an Independence? And then they bring up it's in the core shop. Yep, they added it to core shop. Because I feel like after Paimot got that really busted retrofit, and then there's no way to get her, everyone was like salty. So I think they probably were like, okay, we can add this. All right, we are actually going to go limit break those 2 ships because I don't need my coins. Where are they? We're going to limit break our 2 Chinese ships here. We just got them to 70, so we can get extra. Let's max limit break these puppies. Boom. This will make our grind a lot easier, actually. And maybe they'll be relevant in World 14. Probably not. I don't foresee them being relevant in the future, but maybe. All right, let's do some more grinding. Oh, I meant to show you the AP gun. That was good. Hold on a second. AP gun, that's good. So the AP gun that's good, that's not a PR gun, is this one. This one's good. So if you don't have enough things to get a PR gun that you want an AP gun, this is. I'm trying to think if there's a better non-AP one, or there's a better non-PR one that's an AP. Do you guys know of any in chat? I think this is the best one. It's in the Gear Lab. It's actually pretty cheap to make. These purple materials, you can see I have plenty of them. And this thing I have plenty of too. So it's not that hard to make, but this would be the one I'd go with. Anyway, back to grinding, and then we can start talking about random things like the Olympics. And this will only get easier because we're actually going to safe mode this soon enough. Yeah, pretty soon. Then we can maybe move into using something else. All right. Your Azuma is Dev 10. Well, you got a while then to get to Dev 30. You know, just level her up. Pacing is all that matters. Like, Azuma took me almost a year to finish, so just pace it. Pace it. Your Casablanca is 119. Maybe I should make the effort to get her to 120. It might be worth it. I got 2 New Jersey, but 0 San Francisco. The only girl I wanted from this event. Sometimes RNG be that way. I already have a 104 Casa. I'll be focusing on both after Perseus 120. Yeah, Perseus is high priority. Does Shinano's 3 IJN ships in a fleet buff include herself? Yes, it does. Me with a 120 Casablanca and 113 Independence. Yep, life is good. I mean, I'm not quite there. I'm at 120 Casablanca and a 105 Independence. The gold one just above might be worthwhile. It's too slow. It's too slow. Its reload is too slow. It's not worth investing in because it gets outclassed as soon as you get the PR guns. So the purple one is faster, which is better from grinding. It also will have higher DPS usually. And then it also is cheaper to invest in while you're waiting for one of the PR ones to come. What would you say Odin's use is? Just mobbing? Honestly, I'm not going to use Odin until we have a serious submarine boss. Her biggest benefit is being an anti-submarine battleship. So if you have, if we ever get some really nasty sub-bosses in the future, you can still have a battleship that can protect your carriers, because you're going to want light carriers for the anti-submarine. And there's only 2 battleships that you'd ever want to use, and that's Warspite and Odin. Odin particularly takes the cake in being an anti-submarine ship. Warspite can do stuff. You can use her. But Odin's more specialized for it. Had to check. So all of Independence class have that +1 reload you talked about. Yep, they do. There's not too many. There's only like 16 of them. So you can only get +16 reload, I think. Actually, don't quote me on that number. I have to check. But it's not a lot. Okay, the answer is it's not a lot. PR2, DR Fate is going to be a pain. Yeah, I thought about like turning in my FDG prints, and I was like, no, we're going to get Fate Simulated +5 on FDG someday, and I'm going to have to use it, and I'm just not going to be excited about it. You're using New Jersey, Vestal, Akashi, Sandy on World 13 to farm. New Jersey turned out pretty good. Second Fleet is just used to fill ACV. Yep. New Jersey has some crazy anti-air abilities with her anti-air stat, along with her anti-air efficiencies. Makes her for some great anti-air, and her skills too. And then of course, yeah, Vestal, Akashi, and Sandy do a great job of making work of shooting down any other planes that New Jersey can't make quick work of. Update on the Shikaku build. I haven't been using the Shikaku build for the last 2 weeks, so I haven't really updated it. But we will be doing an update. I just updated. I just sent my updated notes on the PvP guide for the fleet comps, so that should be going live soon. I'll probably make a video on that pretty shortly afterward. Have you grinded 8K points? Yeah, definitely. I don't remember. I'm probably at 40. I should probably grind to 50 points, to be honest. Because I think there's a DR print at 50. Should probably grind at 50. What gear now don't have rainbow? The main gun or AA gun? AA guns don't have a rainbow. And a main DD gun doesn't have a rainbow. I don't think we have a rainbow light cruiser gun either. Or a rainbow heavy cruiser gun. We have a rainbow battleship gun. We have 2 rainbow battleship guns. We have a rainbow torpedo bomber. We do not have a rainbow fighter. We do not have a rainbow dive bomber. We do have rainbow auxiliaries. We do have rainbow torpedoes. Yeah. The American Gold ones has better modifier than the PR1 gun, making it a bit worse than the Champagne gun. Yeah, the Champagne gun is definitely best in slot for if you don't need a barrage AP. The purple gun I showed is a barrage AP. Technically, the UR1 from PR2, the 457, is also a barrage AP gun. If you're going for a non-barrage AP gun, then you would go for the Champagne gun, the one from PR3. Yeah. Drake gun. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Heavy cruisers have one, the Drake gun. I don't have that yet. I'm getting close, but I don't have it yet. Can you make a Black Dragon build? Yes, I will. Pretty much. All right. You're gonna use the BB gun that is better for your enemy. If they are heavy armor, use AP. If they're light armor, use HE. Use the rainbow gun if you have them. For the auxiliary, you can use... she can only equip destroyer guns, which kind of sucks, but you can use the AP one, or you can use one for more firepower, such as the Tashkent gun. So use Tashkent gun or the APZ KMS Gear Lab one. For the AA gun, you probably want Bofors Stag, unless you're going particularly for like a really high aviation, enemy aviation stat, in which case you can use the 6 Tepals Bofors. And then, of course, if we're in PvE, we're going with a white shell and a high-performance fire control radar. If we're in PvP, we have a lot more options here depending on the type of fleet you're running. But a high-performance gear and a white shell will perfectly be one of those options perfectly fine. You just have more options to you. So That's how we build our New Jersey. Which character would be best fit for first Azure Lane movie minus NT and the starter trio? Honestly, I like NT as like a main character, to be honest. I don't think they did a great job with the story that they did, which is disappointing, but NT certainly could have been really cool. All right, so for characters, main characters. So part of me feels like if we ever do a movie, they're going to want to put as many cameos as possible, which means we're not going to actually have that much character development time, right? You have a limited amount of screen time, and if you're spending it on cameos, it's going to be hard to make character development. So, that makes me not necessarily want to choose a character that could have a good arc of dynamic character development. NT definitely has a personality that can lead to dynamic character development, but in the show, they didn't really have enough time or really build on it very much. But it would be pretty funny to get a movie about Essex, given that the show is about Enterprise. That would be pretty funny. I don't know. I don't have a really good answer. All right. What's with Stefan Potter? I'm trying to level her. She is a niche PvP triple carrier fleet option. She can run a Manju. She gives a nice boost to triple carrier fleets. And so we're leveling her up for potential PvP meta shifts. Right now, the meta does not have Potter in it. However, the meta did have Potter in it literally just 2 months ago. And she certainly is a ship that can come back into the meta. So we're just leveling her up. Is the next event a rerun? Yes, the Noshira one. My Twitter has all the details I know about it right now. I'm new to the game and got lucky as AF and got New Jersey. What's a good team for her? Honestly, New Jersey's great, so you can do... Welcome to the game, by the way. Congratulations on your good luck. You certainly made the game a lot easier for yourself with one of the best battleships, if not the best ship in the game, right off the bat. Definitely level her up. Have fun getting those UR Bullens, but you'll get there. 4 months and you'll get there. Anyway, the point is, a good team for her. She honestly can be put with nearly any good ship, okay? Honestly. If you want to go for US Synergy, Independence is a great pair with her. Bunker Hill is, but obviously you're not going to get Bunker Hill as a new person, so saying that is a little poor. Honestly, she is all around. She doesn't need much synergy. She's really strong by herself. So if you can get a good 2 carriers or a good carrier and a battleship, you should be set for most of your content. Really, it's going to be whether or not you got gears and stuff. Which can take a long time to grind up the proper gears. But yeah, New Jersey, fantastic ship, and really can go with anything and can do any sort of content because she's literally the strongest ship. They can call the movie Azure Lane Operation Siren. That would be a good name. I saw Hog's latest video about a fun fleet comp with Formidable, NT, and Shoho, with Cleveland, Helena, and Yugure as the Vanguard. Interesting. Certainly a fun fleet. It's Atago's birthday today. Happy birthday, Atago. I guess we'll just do Archerfish. We'll finish up Archerfish. Finally got New Jersey yesterday. Feeling good. Congratulations, Luke. I'm happy for you. Just in time, too. I haven't cleared map 11, though. 7 Potter is very similar niche to Sirius, if you're wondering, and those two are best at their jobs at the moment. Correct. However, Potter just increases damage output. Sirius does a little bit different stuff. Also, Sirius is an HMS, not a USS. Which means she can't equip a Manju, which is really sad. Is it good to get more than one New Jersey? Not really. You can't. Wow, we got bot attacked again. This bot attack brought us up to 369 viewers. So apparently the bots are really loving this stream right now. We're back down to 200 because YouTube kicked them off. But that's pretty funny. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to catch up in chat. Which is a better character? Oh crap! I don't see your past message. Where's your past message? I'll scroll a little bit, but I don't see it right away. Your message is retracted, or your last message is retracted. So I don't know which two characters you're comparing. Sorry. If you ask which two characters, I'll try and compare. Only for easier limit breaking for a new player. You can't use double ships in your fleets. Sounded like a lot of Shkikins benefited from the 1 week extension. I mean, I benefited from the 1 week extension. It meant that I got more time to focus on other things, and I could really chillax on the grind, okay? I got to really chillax on the grind. I mean, I got all the ships before the regular event ended, but this last week of being able to grind is super helpful. You got 2 New Jerseys in 105 pull. That's not bad. My PvP at the moment. No one move! No, everyone needs to move. I'm waiting for Iowa to be released as president of the Eagle Union since FDR loves Iowa and was on her. We'll see. Managed to get a total of 10 New Jerseys. Got enough for a spare max limit break New Jersey if I'll ever want. It was a decent RNG this event. 10 New Jerseys, Smiling Reaper. That sounds so fake. But how many pulls did you get? How many pulls did you do for that? Because if that's under 200 pulls, that's pretty crazy. I don't know why you would go over 200. Well, I guess if you were missing like San Fran or Archerfish. But how many pulls? It took me 181 pulls to get 1 New Jersey. Good thing I'm stacked points for Rainbow Bullens. Yeah. They should always make UR events 3 weeks from now. They should always make UR events 3 weeks from now on. No! That would be awful. That would be awful. Please don't do that. A lot of ski... Oh! Making UR events last 3 weeks. I totally read that as like, have a new UR event every 3 weeks. I was like, are you crazy? I should have made that. That didn't make sense. Yeah, 3 weeks. That'd be fine. I would be okay with that. It means that less money for them. But I would be okay with that. I wouldn't have been able to get New Jersey if they didn't extend this. Well, good thing they did. Say thank you to Chinese university testing to why we got the extension. Everyone was doing basically their like Chinese version of SATs. And so the Chinese people were like, can we get an extension? We're all like studying for our Chinese version of SATs. And they're like, okay. See, that is nice. That is a game developer that has played video games in their life. Yeah, it's definitely for that exam week. They've promised to make a UR every year. I mean, they didn't promise that, but it's pretty likely they do that. Who's the strongest meta character? Helena. Helena's the strongest one. I'd say Hero's probably the second strongest one, and Arc Royal is probably the weakest. They're all kind of weird. They all don't really fit into a fleet, though. They're all kind of like... they're all kind of not... They don't synergize with anything. Now, what I'm thinking is they're all going to synergize with future fleets that come out in the future. Like, maybe an alter meta. We obviously have Yorktown meta coming after this. And we also have Soryu meta. So, my guess is we're going to get like an Enterprise meta and a Takao meta. And they're going to like... They're going to make it worth it, right? They're going to make them synergize. Because right now, they're all kind of weird. They all kind of don't mesh that well together. Wow, there's a lot of plane prints. Remind me that I need to grind 11-4 whenever I need these stupid aviation stat enhances, because dang, there's a lot of aviation. I don't need any right now because I've like pretty much maxed out the carriers I want at this point. But whenever we get a new dang carrier, dang, 11.4 is the place to grind. Yes, you are right. I totally didn't answer that question. What are some good aircraft to increase Shokaku's speed? I will go and do that next. Apologies. Wow, last two Italian events are disasters. You missed 2 ships, Aquila and Cesar. Well, Cesar's not that great, but Aquila's a big miss, man. Aquila's a big miss. I hate their current faction tag. It means they don't work with faction buffs. They shouldn't. They're not part of their factions anymore. Anyway, I don't want meta ships to be good. So as long as meta ships are kind of these weird jank, they kind of make them like a collab, that's fine with me. Not to mention, like, let's say you started the game today, and let's say the next one's Yorktown meta. She has some fantastic synergy that makes her and Helena meta and Hiru meta. Like, you can make a full meta comp, right? You can make a full meta comp that's meta. That is like a good fleet. Anyone who joins the game literally can't get it. I don't know. I hope they're not that good or restrictive. Like, okay, if you're new to the game and there's a PR that's meta, like FDG, are you going to get FDG anytime soon? No, it'll take you like a year and a half, okay? But you can still get her, and you know how to get her, and you'll get there eventually. If you want Helena meta or Hiru meta, let's say Hiru meta right now, and it was the best ship in the game for some reason, and you wanted to get her, you couldn't. I mean, sure, they'll probably do a rerun, but you can't get her, and you don't know when you could get her. So, and it's also an OPSI. You can't even do OPSI until you're commander level 60. So even if you just join the game, it's like you can't get to commander level 60 before, and then So honestly, meta ships being average makes sense to me. I would be a little bit disappointed if they were better than average. They're all average ships. They will all do the content just fine. They'll get you through whatever content you want. They have really cool art designs. They're average. And if they're anything more than that, insane. Holy crap, I'm late to the stream. Yeah, you're a little late here. We've been going for 2.5 hours. We've already done our PvP. We've already oathed New Jersey. So you're a little late here today. I have terrible luck with battleships. I didn't get How or Veneto. Ouch. Ouch. Fortunately, you have a lot of other decent options other than those two. There's always going to be a decent barrage battleship around. You need USS Midway. I'm sure the USS will have some really, really good carriers in the future. I'm still fuming when I didn't get Strasser on the IJ or on the KMS event. Yeah, Strasser's an interesting ship. Strasser is an interesting ship. Yamato is not going to be a PR ship. But I will say this. Habakkuk would be the coolest PR ship. She's probably not going to be in PR4 just because Habakkuk is not a World of Warships ship. And the PRs are all collabs with Wargaming. And so it's probably not going to be anytime soon. But actually, World of Warships April Fool's Day joke this year was absolutely horrendous. They were like, we're releasing a Habakkuk. And I got so excited because if they release a new ship in April, that means it would have been released a little bit later. And that means that it would have been in time for PR4, which I think is coming this summer. And I got so excited. I was like, Habakkuk's finally coming to Azure lane. And then it was like April Fools. And I was like, you jerks. You got me excited. Yeah, rip Perseus mood. I gotta be a little bit careful about that because I need our mood actually at 100. Yeah, Habakkuk would be a really cool DR ship for Azure Lane. However, because of the size of the actual ship, Habakkuk would be a really lame ship in World of Warships. So it's kind of like weird. It's like you don't necessarily want an ice carrier that's the size of an island in World of Warships, but having an ice DR carrier for the HMS faction would be a sick PR ship. Maybe Yellstar can influence Wargaming to add Habakkuk. I mean, they did it for the April Rules joke, so it definitely isn't definitely on their radar that people want Habakkuk. All right, let's go look at those those fighter planes. I promised you an answer to fighter planes, so let's go look at fighter planes here. But let's zero out our enhances here, and then we'll go look at them actually. Come on. Dun 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 dun. All right, we need I think there's probably some. Oh no, nothing. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Fighter time. We should probably just do this using the depot. Although it's easier to compare using all right, so we're trying fighting here. So we can actually sort by or can we sort by? I guess not. I guess not. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just do. Here we go. So these are all the SR planes. I guess I should also keep the elite planes in case. So if you want the fastest plane in the game, it's this one. All right. There's no plane that's going to be faster than this. So if you're trying to time up a carrier and this plane doesn't get you to the time you need, well then it just ain't gonna work. Okay. You're gonna need to find some buff from a skill or a different carrier or something, because this is the fastest one that you can get on the fighter. Or you could also potentially change up your other slots, but fighter wise, this is the fastest you can go. As you can see, it drops no bombs. It also has 25 aviation. This basically has no damage at all. It is a super neg. Do not use this plane unless it's on like a unicorn or something. One where you don't care about damage. Don't use this plane. The other purple plane we got to talk about is this one. It's not actually that fast, but it is the best plane at shooting down stuff. So I'll just mention it because these are the only two purple planes that we ever use. Okay, outside of these two purple planes, we don't touch them. So now that we've talked about the purple planes, we can get rid of them. We can stick to the gold planes. Homing beacon auxiliary, of course. Yes, you can always use a homing beacon auxiliary. And you can always use aviation fuel to speed up launches, flight speeds and stuff. So, yes, you can always use auxiliaries. We're talking about fighter slot only. Okay. So, let's talk about damage. Surface DPS. There's only two planes out there that have 1,000-pound bombs or two 1,000-pound bombs. That's the Sea Hornet and the Tiger Cat. Okay. 2,000-pound bombs, they literally do the exact same damage, okay? This one's faster. It also flies faster. However, the difference is 9.53 to... I'm sorry. Yeah, wait a second. Oh, that's because the reloads that they're on. All right, let's... all right, so we have to compare this way. Okay, see, this is the difference here. 0.18 seconds. Now, remind you, this is an average of all of the fighters, or of all the planes you have in your dock. So this is 0.18 second averaged raised, and then you divide it probably by 3. It depends on the loadout of your carrier, but probably by 3. So that's 0.06 seconds faster. There is no way, I don't think there's any way that this is going to make a difference. But the Sea Hornet is technically faster, okay? The Ryusei here This is not a plus 10 one. The Ryosei here is actually a little bit faster. It gives you 2 500-pound bombs. Now we're moving into the 500-pound category. This used to be meta. We're giving up some surface DPS to the Sea Hornet, but we are getting a little bit faster. You can see, where is it? You can see that 9.79 versus 9.38. So Riapu is still faster. This Buffalo here is technically super fast. It also has this nice fighter efficiency equip. But once again, we have no bombs. This is a ton of DPS we're giving up. And if you're going to be using no bombs, might as well just be using the Skyrocket. The extra 20 aviation and the 4% efficiency to the fighter slot probably ain't going to make that much of a difference. This plane's fun at 9.16. It actually clocks in faster than the Ryupu. So you can use the Pirate Squad at a little bit faster. It does give you some anti-aviation thing, and it has 2 500-pound bombs. The nice part about these bombs, though, is that this is a Tier 0 airplane, whereas this is a Tier 3 airplane. Tier 0 airplanes will do more damage. So we can look, so that's pretty nice. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, see, this is a 360 because it's a Tier 3 500-pound bomb. And this is a Tier 0 500-pound bomb, giving me 380. So this one actually is better than Ryupu because we get more surface damage and it is faster. We also get that aviation increase, which decreases the amount of aviation damage you take. This is probably a really good choice if you want to give up a little bit of DPS in order to get a little bit faster. Once again, we're talking about less than 0.4 of a second. This is less than 0.4 of a second, and we're dividing that by 3, usually, on average. So not very fast. And then this plane, I mean, this plane exists. This plane is also fast, but I don't have it leveled. This plane is also pretty fast, 8.3. But it, once again, doesn't have any bombs. So really, the answer is, the faster you go off, the more DPS you're losing. Honestly, this is fast, but it's really hard to justify that. But it is almost a full second. It is over a full second faster than this plane. But we're giving up 2 1,000-pound bombs. I would not recommend using the Messerschmitt on most things. Okay? I would much rather give up this DPS. This is not too much DPS we're giving up here. Right? We're going from 416 to a 380. Okay? This isn't particularly that much DPS. Of course, we are giving up damage modifiers. So against heavy armor, we are giving up 5%, okay, on top of the base damage. And whatnot. The spread and area of effect being lower is actually probably better unless you're fighting mobs. Anyway, I should probably catch up on comments. What are you talking about? ALM versus JP plane. Everything is Ryusei. What? Oh, I'm calling this this is a Repu. Yes. I'm so used to talking about Ryuseis because Repus have been out of the meta for so long. This is a Ryusei. We're not talking about this. But technically, it's faster than a Wyvern. Might be. Thank you, chat. I'm being dumb. It's a Repu. At least on the screen, you could see it. Is anyone confused that when I said Ryusei over the last course of the last 5 minutes, I meant a Repu, okay? I was showing the Repu. I apologize for misspeaking. My brain went Pepega. Can you also show the best option for Torp bombers? Sure. Also, somebody earlier asked me what my Acula loadout is. So, conveniently, this is also showing my Acula loadout is. Killing a couple birds with one stone. Where is she? All right, Torp loadout. If it's PvP, use a Wyvern. Pretty easy. If it's not PvP, we have some options. If we're trying to slow down our enemy because it's a moving target, because this skill is really nice, use a Swordfish. If we have a non-moving target, we're talking about a stationary boss, use a Ryusei. If we have a moving target, use this. There you go. If you have Formidable, use this. Are there any others? Oh, if your opponent has 3 battleships, you can use this. It's very slow, though, and generally not better than the Wyvern, so you probably still want to use a Wyvern anyway, because the Wyvern has 4 cannons, this one has 3, and this one actually has 4 cannons at more damage each. So even though you have a chance at flooding, the Wyvern's probably better. So this plane, meh. This plane has no crash damage, so you don't use it in PvP. It's also not as good as the Wyvern. It's like a mini Wyvern. Yeah, so really the 3 planes you use: Wyvern, Ryusei, the Jew. That's it. Maybe AL should do a ground-based airfield similar to Concole so they can use heavy bombers like Lancaster and American B-17. Just 3C claims to be there is a better plane for Wyvern, is the new converging Torp plane. For PvP? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Right now, PvP planes, we are playing for crash damage. Okay? Let me go pull up the wiki because these are hidden stats. Crash damage is a hidden stat. It's not in the game. Let me go pull up the wiki for you. I'm so happy, though, that the wiki started putting crash damage into their little, into their thing. I don't know if that's because of me, but they certainly didn't have it in before I started talking a lot about crash damage. All right, let's show this puppy. To turn off the blue stacks, turn on here. All right, this is all the torpedo bombers sorted by crash damage. Let's go look at where that German plane is. Oh, it's down here at 168. It's not even close to the Ryusei. By the way, the Ryusei has more surface DPS across the board. The only reason why the Junkers is theoretically better is because its aiming mechanic. The Iron Blood aerial torpedoes aim better than a Sakura Empire aerial torpedo. And this is only the case against moving targets. If you're playing a true PvP fleet, your opponent's Vanguard should not be alive that early on, okay? So, honestly, the backline, which you want the homing torpedoes, you don't care about aiming. They're not going to miss because the ships aren't moving. And you have a higher DPS with the Sakura. Unless you're running a preloaded in which you have to fire against the Vanguard, then you might want to use the Junkers. But there is higher DPS on the Ryusei, so you really only want to use Junkers when you have moving targets, okay? Crash damage is minuscule on both of these puppies, okay? Very, very bad. Ryusei is actually better. Okay, let's go look at crash damage of these puppies. The Wyvern, 450. That's over double. I mean, it's not the Fairy Barracuda, but let's look at this DPS difference here. And let's keep in mind, there's one very special thing I want to point out here. Not only is the crash damage 450, and you're like, oh, why not use the Fairy Barracuda if the crash damage matters? Well, let's talk about a skill here the Westland Wyvern has here. This Wyvern also intercepts planes. This means every time that your enemy fires planes, if your enemy launches a plane, that means this plane's coming out. This is normally reserved for fighters only. This is the only non-fighter plane that can do that. And that means you get to launch your Wyverns not only when your reload launches, you get to launch your Wyverns when your opponent launches an airstrike. And even though they're not going to shoot down any of your opponent's planes because their 420mm cannons are complete trash, they will get to do crash damage at the end. Which means that the effective crash damage in a PvP fight of a Wyvern is actually above a Barracuda. Using anything other than a Wyvern in PvP is not recommended at this point in time. Alrighty. Sorry. The point is, if you're talking about PvE, and you're talking about a moving boss, such as a Helena meta. If you're talking about a Helena beta, a PvE boss, then having the better aiming torpedoes of the Junkers is probably worth the lower DPS that you're going to be getting from a Ryusei. Okay? And of course, if you're fighting a boss fleet, you should be using converging torps, because boss fleets are not there. Of course, if you're using a mob fleet, then you can use these bad boys. These bad boys up here use their mob fleets. Okay? There you go. Imagine the crash damage of a B-17 or a B-29. That would hurt, man. I imagine that would hurt a lot. All right, let's log out, log back in, see if anyone's moved. How about that? I don't think that's a move. I don't think that's enough of a move. 78, what do we got? That's not enough of a move. So we're shooting for 1754? That means Low Proto's got to move 2 more battles. Unfortunately. Where is the 1754? Yikes! Means I need to get up 27 or above. So whoever rolled these people, lucky you. Lucky you. Alright. The F9F could be a potential UR fighter. Maybe. That would really suck after I plus 13 a fighter. Alrighty. We'll fill our order here. I should probably fix my dorm so that I can probably fix my dorm. Who have I been grinding with? I haven't been grinding with Veneto. And I have been grinding with Potter. Oh, they're in the first port of Dorm. We have here. These 3 I've been grinding with. That's fine. Perseus. Perseus I've been grinding with. We need to put Perseus in here. Where's Percy? Here you are, Percy. Who else have we been grinding with? We've been grinding with Tashkent, Potter, and Paimon. Okay, so we have everybody who's grinding. We really just missed Perseus. That's the only one. Okay. This is fine. Boeing 767 crash damage. What tab did you not mention? Vincent, my son. What tab did you just learn about? Oh. The F9F is a jet naval fighter. Maybe we'll get some jets. We got jet skins. If we go into our gear here, we go into skins. We certainly have some jet skins, so we might get some jet. Where are my jet skins? I have them. Where are they? Sort by aircraft. Where are they? Oh, they're equipped. That's why. There they are. We have, I believe this is an F-22. This is an F-22. ALM is a T-Rex. Don't move, and he won't see you. No, everyone move. Everyone move. Please move. I don't actually use these. I should use these more often to hide my equips. But I don't. Seals! Seal squad! They're going to drop torps on you. I should really put these in so that you got... You know what? I'm putting these on Acula. I'm putting these on Acula so that when Acula comes and reveals your stuff, it's the Seal squad coming to hit you. Where's my Acula? Seal squad's coming for you. Gear. Skins. Fighters. Which fighters do we want to use? I don't really like these fighters. Seal Squad Dive Bomber. Let's go. And a Seal Squad Torp Bomber. I wish I had a Seal Squad fighter. Oh well. What is this thing? Meo Bups? Have you seen a flying pig? But what about a wolf blob cutie creature? The heck? Okay. I guess we can always use... Actually, you know what? I want to go buy some... I'm going to go buy some gear skins. Let's buy this gear. Maybe I don't want to. Actually, I need the oil. Before... I need these resources. Never mind. I quit. Oh, it's from the Mio Hololive? Alright, I'm going to spend 7,000 coins to get one box. Does that sound smart? No. I could spend 2,000 things to get one. Or I could spend 7,000. That would cost me 8 of these. 8 of these would cost me 4,000. So it's actually cheaper to use these and just buy the coin than buy the coins here. Yep. But I need the oil, which will cost me 25 and then minus 250. So like 22.25 or 22.50. And then this over here, these stuff will cost me 1,500. I think I can probably buy one. Probably. I shouldn't. Skins are dumb. I shouldn't buy that. Unless one of you guys wants me to. I shouldn't. I should definitely grind the event more. Quick meths. My quick meths failed me this weekend. But I have more sleep now. So my math is much better now that I have sleep. Smash table. Sorry if anyone asked, but do you have a counter to the current payload teams of PvP? They're the only ones I've been having problems with. If you want to counter preloaded carriers, you probably want to use Seattle and New Jersey. Unfortunately, one is a PR ship. And by the way, that Seattle doesn't work if she's not Fate Simulated +5 because you need her skill at Fate Simulated +5 to work. So if you want to counter it, you got to use a fully maxed out New Jersey and a Fate Simulated +5 Seattle. That's the counter right now. So have fun. Oh, Perseus is still angry at me. So is everybody. Everyone's angry at me. Maybe we take a break for a second from doing that. Maybe we take a hot break for a second. Do we have anything else to do in OpSci while we're taking a break? What's your favorite UR? Well, there's only 3 of them. No, 4 of them. Sandy, Warspite, New Jersey, and Shinano. Okay, those are the 4. If you're counting DRs, then we have Azuma, and we have Azuma and FDG. If we're counting DRs, like a rainbow rarity, my favorite would be FDG. If we are not counting DRs, because you technically said you are, then my favorite would probably be New Jersey. Switch ships. Nah. I don't need to switch them. All right, do we have anything else in here? I guess we can just do another stronghold. We got plenty of them to do. Oh, Drake. Drake is a DR. Yeah, I don't like Drake. Okay, it's not that I don't like Drake. She's just bland. There's 500... How many ships are in this dang game? We can get an exact number. There are 538 ships in this game, and she is hella bland, okay? She's just big number, okay? She's just big number. So, I don't know. She's kind of bland to me. I know a lot of people like her swimsuit skin. You plan to oath Rodney? No, I do not. San Diego supremacy. Oh boy. Drake, am I an SR to you? Technically, Drake is a... No one moved. You guys keep moving. I know you can give me a +1. I know you can probably give me a +1. Maybe. Probably not. You can. I know you can't, but whatever. Uncollected gems, Pog. Yes, uncollected gems, Pog. I accidentally spend my gems all the time, so I am not collecting them. If they're not collected, I can't accidentally spend them. That's my theory. All right. Now we're just sitting and waiting for someone in PvP to move. Do I need any of these? No. I'm fine on Bullens. I don't need Bullens. First time I ever heard a pirate girl being called bland. I don't know. She's just not that interesting to me. She's good. I'm not saying... Oh, sorry for the bump, guys. She's not... I'm not saying she's bad. She's just a lot of effort for a ship that's just a big number that will be power crept someday. It's just not... She's not unique, right? She's only good until they come out with the next heavy cruiser that has a bigger number than her. There's nothing that, like, ties her specialty. Like, Yukikaze, for example. Let's go look at Yuki. Where is Yuki? Yuki. Yuki has been power crept stat-wise long ago, okay? Her stats are pretty not very good, okay? She's also a destroyer, which means that her class of ship has pretty much been power crept, right? Not a very good ship stat-wise or whatever. But we have a very unique heal, and this skill is also very unique. We have two very unique skills. This means that she has a place. She still has a place in the meta. You can still use her just fine. It's because of her skills. Not because of this. Not because of this crap. Amagi, another one. Amagi's stats are not that great. Very much outclassed by other things. But we have... It's actually because of this skill right here. 10% evasion rate. Pretty nice. Can I see New Jersey equipment? They're not optimized, but I can show them to you. This is what I was using. They're not optimized. We have much better things we can use. We totally should awaken her, though. Good thing you made me check. That means that saved me a lot of experience from the dorm. Thank you very much. Fun fact, Suzuki survived both Operation Tengo and World War II. Fun fact, Suzuki is actually in the meta now. Drake's special HE ammo has the best modifier versus heavy armor of any other... I mean, I'm not saying Drake is bad. Don't get me wrong. Drake is not a bad ship, okay? If you have a Dev 30 Drake, use her. She's perfectly fine. She's a very good ship. She's just not interesting. It's just... I don't know. It's just not that interesting of a ship to me. That's a personal thing. That's a subjective thing. Objectively, she's a strong ship. She has pretty crazy stats, okay? So nothing wrong with new Drake if you like her and want to use her. She's just not interesting to me. Which means I'm not going to put too much effort into getting her. Bocce, ALM secret meta trump card. No. Wait, does the event end tomorrow or after tomorrow? Tomorrow, you have all day tomorrow to finish the event. You have all day tomorrow to finish the event, so don't worry about that. Alrighty, folks. Oh, totally could have done. I had a total open commission. I'm really good at this game. I swear. Swear. Actually, we need oil. We are short on oil. After using some big fleets, big costly fleets, we need some oil. How good is Honolulu for you? She's not very good. She's a waifu over meta ship if you're going to use her. She is waifu over meta material, not necessarily meta material. I think you can equip a 406 now. Probably. We'll just keep the barrage gun. There was no one we needed. All right, we'll safe mode this, and then we'll probably call it a night unless somebody moves. They're still unhappy with me? Come on, man. I'm not that mean. All right, it's upside time, I guess. Got to finish another one of these. Why not? Hopefully I healed. Did I heal before I went in here? Good thing I didn't click. Did I heal? Please tell me I healed. I usually heal because I don't like forgetting. No, I didn't. Okay. All right, now that we're healed, now that we're all healed, now we can go in. ALM at oil at 6,000. True. I guess technically there's nothing I want to grind in the Noshiro event, so I could totally go down to 0 and that would be fine. There's not anything that I'm going to need to grind from that new event, so yeah, this is fine. All right, what is this puppy? Reduce damage from torps. This is perfectly fine. That means that we can go and use this right here. How lucky is Ranger to send out multiple wyverns in one go? I mean, Ranger has the double launch and the double damage. If they had Des Moines as a UR, there really won't be a historical CA that can beat her. I know that Des Moines is definitely one of the ships that Nick Lasso is anxious for. We'll just say that. Very anxious. Are we getting Cherry Blossoms Thursday? I figured it would be next week. Thursday, we're getting the pre-event. So basically, do nothing. And then the following Thursday on June, what is that, 24th? Then we get the Noshiro event. So, no, we're not getting the gacha on Thursday, if that's what you're asking. So we have basically another week we have a week off. I always like to think that because I finished the event that I wanted in the 2 weeks that we had, I think of last week as kind of like a week off. But I know some people were totally rushing for the UR they didn't have, so it doesn't feel like a week off to them. That's perfectly understandable, I guess. But yeah, technically, we have pretty much a week off next week, where we're just doing the pre-event, and then the gacha hits. So get those cubes while you can. Would have been nice for mains to proc her shield there, but whatever. Ultra Rare Fleet is stronger, right? Ultra Rare Fleet's not that strong. It don't scare me. If you have an Ultra Rare Fleet as a defense fleet, that's an easy walk for me. Because Drake is not good in PvP. San Diego is pretty easy to kill with some HE ammo. Who else is Azuma? Azuma can be completely negated with some torps, some preloaded torps. Not a problem. And then I'm trying to think who else. Warspite's good, but if you're playing as a defense fleet, I can have her target the wrong person. So that's not a problem. And then who else is around? New Jersey's a problem. New Jersey's good. She's scary. Shinano's actually can be sniped early. So not that bad anymore because she can be pre-sniped. Which is kind of nice. And yeah, so if you're using a full UR fleet, it don't scare me. And if you're using it for PvE, then you are wasting a lot of oil, my friend. You can use a lot cheaper stuff. I don't care if this was asked earlier, but what do you think of the new daily, weekly system? We've definitely been talking about it earlier, but what do I think about it? I think it's weird to me because it's new. But just because it's new, it's going to always be weird because, you know, I've been playing for so long with the old system. Anything new is going to feel goofy, okay? But it is less work for more rewards. So I don't know what player is going to be complaining about more rewards for less work, okay? It really helps with the burnout and whatever. It feels weird to not have the full collection, like not being able to collect all with the weeklies. It also kind of feels weird when you get your 1,000 points for the week, but then you still have missions you haven't completed. So now you're doing missions that have no payout. Of course, total, you have more rewards, but it just feels weird when it's like, oh, do you want to get these points so you can get to 1,500 points for the week? And you're like, there's no rewards past 1,000. Why do I care? So it feels weird. So everything's weird, but in terms of the base, what it is, it's more rewards for less work. So I don't know why primarily you would complain. It's better for new Shiki Cons. It's better for old Shiki Cons. I mean, sure. Do they have to feel the same pain that we did? No. But, like, they do need to catch up at some point, number one. And number two, it's making your life easier now. So, like, just do it. I don't know. I don't know. All right, cat. Ooh. All right, we got to go get ready for this ambush. Or whatever. Not the ambush, but a spawn. Eldritch still usable in PvP? I'm just going to say she's probably coming off my tier list. But, technically, the real answer that I should probably give you the real answer is no. But in theory, if you're new and you don't have the good stuff and you just want to keep resetting until until you get her skill to proc, which is not a high chance. I guess that can work. The short answer is her skill is so good, and if you get her skill to proc, you can win battles. It's just not going to be time efficient for you to keep resetting for her skill to proc. That's the real answer here. Like, you can do it, but meh. How many resources does it give? I have a chart that tells you all the points and everything. I'd have to go dig that up. It gives more, though. It gives 4 gold plates, too. That's really the kicker. So reduced torps, too? Jesus, all of these are reduced torps. I guess it makes my job kind of easy, but actually, I should check what this one is. Oh, I should use BBs for this one. Okay. Good to know. So we'll use you to do... Oh, that's not what I meant to click. Whatever. Alright. So we're going to use Nashiru for this. Just got your 10th URA design print. Why, game? Why? To be fair, that means when they give you a super busted AA print, you will, you'll be ready to craft it right off the bat. What shoe size do you wear? GMAN, you literally asked that question after earlier in the stream you were like, I don't ask dumb questions. All my questions are super helpful. Next question. What shoe size do you? Yeah, okay. Okay there. Do. Thoughts on which faction will be the next event? Well, obviously the next event's going to be IJN. They already told us. But that's a rerun event. So I assume you're talking about new stuff. I'm guessing HMS or French. That'd be my guess. And then I assume the anniversary event's going to be IJN. That would be my guess. The French need a carrier if they want to stay relevant. And HMS has just been power crept. I mean, they haven't had an event in a year, and their last event brought us Howe and Perseus, which were really good ships, but they haven't had an event in a year, so we had a lot of power creep in the last 6 months. In fact, HMS has not had an event since we released URs. That's to put in perspective. So they have been power crept. They haven't released new ships since we put in URs. And we have 2 of them. So they need a little bit of help, you know. And like I said, there's no carrier for the French that's SR. They need an SR carrier if they want to continue to compete. HMS still doesn't have a sub. I guess? Do we care about subs? I guess? Sure. They don't have a sub. When is the EON anniversary? August. Oof. EON anniversary is in August. Oh, dang it. I totally probably should. Maybe. Also, this isn't timed up, but we did get a nice radar scan, so that's cool. Warspite. Nail him. Surprised that didn't do more damage. I guess technically the aircraft carriers were outside of Helena's damage range boost. All right, this round, I should get him down by this round, right? Unless we still get some misses. Ooh, that's a lot of torps. Nope, apparently we didn't get him done. We gotta wait for one more round. Did the French have carriers? Yes, they did. Not many, but yes, a few. HMS deserves a bit more, I think. HMS has so many ships. They totally can have an event. It's not like KMS where they're like, we literally have to make up ships that never existed if we want to have new events. KMS or HMS has tons of ships. They don't need to fake anything. They also have tons of PR ships they can use. We have Lion and Habakkuk and all. Like, we have a lot of fun jazz. We still don't have Indomitable. We have tons of destroyers and cruisers sitting around. We even have, in theory, we have the Commonwealth ships, like from Australia and from Canada. So, yeah, HMS has a ton of options. So, yeah. Well, this is kind of irritating. I'm not going to be able to get out of this. So, I actually might just fight this fleet with the New Jersey. I'll take the EXP. That's fine. HMS could use some SR tribal DDs. That is true, by the way. If Eskimo has a sister that's an SR, watch out, my dudes. That's going to be a good ship. Eskimo has a lot of potential to be a strong ship. She's just not quite there. Just not quite there. And it's largely due to her being an elite. But she's got a zombie skill. She's got a main gun +1. She's got a lot of fun. She's just not quite there, just barely. But if she gets an SR sister, tribal class could be really strong. And I really like when they make the sisters the same rarities, but they certainly have habits of making different sisters of the same class, different rarities. A good example is Portland and Indianapolis. So it can't happen. Taffy Beta or Taffy B when? That's probably not going to come for a long time. I assume Lexington 2, Laffy 2, all those ships that have reused names, even Amagi Carrier, I feel like those ships are going to not be here that soon. I feel like they would much rather go with something else rather than open up that can of worms. I'm going to be honest with you. HMCS Haid is the last surviving Haida, which is a museum in Hamilton, Canada. I should visit her one day. Yeah, going to real life museum ships is cool, especially if you're a history buff. Oathing ships on ships is also cool, you know. Alrighty, I should heal my torps again. That's too much health. I don't need to give them that much. Give them this much. Subfleets. Alrighty. Eskimo is a budget Suzutsuki. That is true. Suzutsuki is a great ship, and Eskimo is a budget version of her. But Suzutsuki is not that expensive. So realistically, do you need a budget version of Suzutsuki? Probably not. I've kept my Eskimo, though, because she is a budget version of Suzutsuki. She is pretty much the best at firepower if you're looking for people in that oil price range. Most of the time, I don't care about oil efficiency, so it's not really worth it. But technically, she didn't get the bin. She didn't get the trash bin because she's technically the best firepower for that oil cost. So, kept her out of the bin. You visit Midway in Iowa. I've never been to Iowa. Maybe someday. One of my teacher's fathers served on the Athabaskan, which is one of Eskimo's sisters. That's pretty cool. USS Johnston win. I assume USS Johnston's going to be a nice powerhouse SR. I assume. I would hope. All right. All right, so I think this is the entrance. I can see them screwing over USS Johnston. Nah, they gotta give her a main gun +1. They gotta, right? They gotta, right? Oh. Okay. It's kind of weird. Why? I guess I can do this. This is fine. Cool. All right, let's go fight. Sure. Do we need subs? Hopefully my subs live. Hopefully my subs live. Salt Lake and Pensacola. They did do Pensacola a little bit dirty, but that's okay. Some ships have to be normal. Have to be not every ship can be meta, okay? Sometimes you got to make tough choices. But yeah, Pensacola did have a lot of battle stars to make her a common. But whatever. I'm fairly confident, though, with the popularity of USS Johnston, they're not going to scuff her. The U.S. destroyers are awful. Sumner got a main gun, or got an anti-air gun +1. Very niche, but not actually that effective in practice. Just go with a light cruiser. And Eldridge got like some funky little skill. Once again, very niche, but still, meh. And then Laffy, after you retrofit her, is probably the strongest firepower destroyer without a second main gun, without a main gun +1. However, why are we using a firepower destroyer without a main gun +1 when we have firepower destroyers with main gun +1s? So kind of goofy. So the US destroyers are all kind of like decent at like a really weird niche thing that not really that relevant. They also don't have that many. Like, think about how many US destroyers were in World War II, and then think about how many we have in the game. Not that many. So I think Johnston will be strong. I just get the sense. I mean, to be fair, Eldridge's damage on her barrage when she came out was actually good for the meta. It's certainly been power crept. Her damage is minuscule compared to what we have these days. But technically... Also, did we just one-shot that chaser? We didn't even... That was the final boss, wasn't it? That was the final boss on this siren? We just one-shotted it? No questions? Really? It's pretty easy. Yikes. I guess we'll just leave now. I'm gonna head out. Let's go. Alright, let's go clean up our fleet. We'll log out, log back in, see if anyone moved, and then we can go back to grinding. Hopefully Perseus ain't mad at me anymore. But yeah. Alright, we are all ready. Do I need anything? All ready for the reset in 3 hours. That's fine. No problems with the shops. Commissions. Did we get cubes? Please tell me I got some cubes. I did. I got a cube. Nice. Nice. All right. Log back. Please, somebody move. I'm starting to get nervous. I'm starting to get nervous. Please, somebody move. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Horn, thank you so much. I don't know if you're there, but that is... Thank you so much. Let's go! I didn't even see what fleet he's using. Oh, this is an easy clap fleet. This is a joke fleet. Oh, this is so exciting. Woo! That's a +1. Do we have a chance at a +2 for this reset? That'd be so good. I knew Horn could do it for me. Thanks, my man, if you're listening to this. I appreciate it. I really don't want to do a thigh video. People playing chicken. That's the game of PvP. We all play chicken. Look at that hot +1. Let's go. Alrighty. Oh, whoopsies. Okay. So... let's do a few more grinds, and then I think I'm going to call that a night. I think we're going to do a few more grinds of 11-4. ALM, that you for moving so I can now just trash your fleet? The Horn is happy. No. His fleet was a meme fleet, okay? He has a good fleet. He was putting in a meme fleet, okay? That's a strategy. There's a strategy for putting in bad fleets. Okay? That is a strategy, okay? I'm not dissing his like intelligence or anything for putting in a farmable fleet. There is a strategy in PvP to have farmable fleets, okay? It's very viable. It's actually to encourage people to give up on the game of chicken, or to help newbie players help you get out of games of chickens. So it is by all means a legitimate strategy to put in a bad meme fleet like that. So when I meant bad, I meant like not a bad strategy. I just meant like he intentionally put in a weak fleet. Okay. I think the devs should add an aux item that shares 20% or so of a level 120 ship's XP with another ship of your fleet. You can use 120s and give some of the XP you're leveling. Honestly, they should just... I mean, they have a mechanic for that. That mechanic is literally called the classroom. So you know what they could do? They could just make the classroom go for ships up to level 120, and they could make the level of the classroom have a higher efficiency rate by having it level up the classroom. So level up the classroom higher, get a higher efficiency rate, and increase the cap to ships up to 120. Nightbot isn't here. Dang it, Nightbot, what are you doing? I guess I could ban them. We've been bot attacked a lot on this stream, by the way. We've been bot attacked in the comments at least twice. We've been bot attacked 2 separate occasions in terms of just bots coming into view, which doubled our viewership for like a couple seconds. But yeah, maybe I should actually ban this person. How do I ban them? Remove, put in timeout. I guess put in timeout. They're in a timeout now. It sounds like I'm it sounds like I'm a preschool teacher. All right, you're in timeout now. ALM is now a big streamer. I don't know about that. I've only had 1, maybe 2 streams over 1,000, so I don't know about that. The stream is too strong and big. The bots just loving this stream. They're like, New Jersey is the bot's waifu, apparently. Fight it with your burb bot. Twitch stream when? I'm Twitch streaming tomorrow. I'm Twitch streaming in 16 hours or so. 15 hours, actually. I'll be on Twitch in 15 hours doing more PvP stuff. Don't you worry. What are we at? 200? We were up to 369 I saw earlier when the bots came in. But those numbers will get taken out at the end. Because obviously they were fake. When the maintenance again? Tomorrow night. So it depends on your time zone. But midnight tomorrow, server time. Greninja, Cheshire's your fam? Is that your favorite ship, Greninja? William D. Porter should be a UR destroyer. No. No. Event ends in 27 hours. Yes, thanks, Moon Moon. That's definitely a better way of putting that. I still don't know how to use the classroom. Literally, the classroom is anytime a ship over level 100 gains experience, part of that experience is siphoned off into the classroom. If you put a ship in the classroom, then you can... Oh, by the way, just allow the classrooms to be any ships. Don't make this, like, silly different day thing. That would make it easier. But anyways, side note. On different days, different ships can go to the classroom. In the classroom, they gain experience and lose morale. So you can only keep them in there for a max amount of time period. Then you got to take them out. Put new ships in there. So the classroom is basically like... yeah. Anyway. The classroom is basically like an experience share between your high-level ships and lower-level ships. The thing is, another thing about the dorm versus the classroom. Sometimes the dorm is better and sometimes the classroom is better, depending on how you set it up. It would be interesting if you could put a ship in the dorm and the classroom simultaneously. Then you don't have to play these swap games where you got to be like, yo, it's in the classroom. Wait, am I getting more experience from the classroom right now or more experience from the dorm right now? And it switches, and you got to do math, and people don't want to do that. And you got to take time to switch them, and then you got to switch them back. I don't know. The classroom, I see what they're going for. They're going for an experience share. That's fine. But it's not been updated to be effective right now. One thing that would definitely make people start using it a lot more is if you can use it simultaneously with the dorm. So you can put a ship girl in the dorm and in the classroom simultaneously. That would be a lot of passive gameplay. Yeah, basically that would be college. Your girl's going to college. She's only in the dorm and the classroom at all times. Maybe they can make it like, maybe if you have like a, maybe if you get an item in your dorm, if you get like a virtual item in the dorm, if you get a virtual item in the dorm that's in your dorm, you can have the ships in the dorm virtually be in the classroom, so they can be in both simultaneously. They're on their Zoom call into class. What do you guys think about that new equipment, that new dorm furniture? Dorm is the AL equivalent of homeschooling, but now they can go to the classroom virtually. Virtual classroom. Come on, get with the times, Azure Lane. Virtual classrooms. Alem, can you please tell the devs to give North Carolina and New Jersey L2D bunny skins? New Jersey has a bunny skin. She's not getting an L2D bunny skin, my friend. That's gonna be a pipe dream for you. She might get an L2D skin in the. She has a dynamic skin right now. She might get an L2D skin in the future if people buy them. I don't know how many people bought that bunny skin. All right. I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I do have to get up early because I'm busy tomorrow. I'm also streaming in the afternoon tomorrow. So, it's going to be a long day for me. I got to wake up early, go do something IRL stuff. And then, I also have PvP exercises to do, so I got to stay up late tonight to do my PvP exercises. I got to wake up early to do IRL stuff. And then I have to go and do PvP streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming on Twitch, so if you want to come join me, feel free. It's a little bit more intimate over there on Twitch. It's also a lot less planned. We don't have as many things planned, but it's definitely a little bit more intimate in chat. And then yeah, that's what I got. Coolio. I think that's everything. We're just gonna do the enhancements so I don't lose out on them next time I log in by accident. Ooh, okay, that's fine. Archerfish will be done soon. That's cool to think about. Then we could throw these on San Fran. I don't care. I don't care that much. Ticonderoga, sorry. And then we can retire a few. Clear out our dock. Or, yeah, clear out our dock a little bit. And that should be it, folks. How much is our affinity on... we're up to 83, so very shortly we should switch Independence over and we'll put San Fran there. But for now, we'll leave it like that. Alrighty. You not farm the 138mm in War Archive? I mean, I got 3 of them. I don't particularly need that many more. Maybe I'll need... Well, okay, let's look at my DD guns for a second. I probably don't need any more. Okay, let's be real. DD guns are... Where's my DD guns? DD GMAN gun. It's not what I meant to click. All right, we got plenty of these. That's fine. We got 2 of our barrage ones. That's fine. We got 2 of our AP ones. That's fine. We got 2 Tashkents and we got 3 baguettes. Okay, I pretty much have every PvP comp covered with my destroyer guns. So, could I get a 4th? Yeah, maybe. Do I need it right now? No. All right. Han, you stayed for the whole stream. Congratulations. Alrighty, folks. I think that's it for me. I super appreciate you guys all coming. I know Hunter's not here, but maybe if he hears this in the archive, if he watches this, thank you, Hunter, for this stream. And I appreciate you guys all being here. I'm going to be back on YouTube streaming on Sunday. I'll hopefully get another video out before then. So then we'll have this and then a video between and Sunday. No promises on that video in between because my primary focus, my primary priority is not losing the bet and not making a top 10 thigh review video. So we'll see. I also have IRL things that are important this week, the second half of this week, tomorrow and whatever. So priority is going to be a little bit focused on that, but we'll see if we can get a video out. Streaming on Twitch every day still. So tomorrow I'll see you guys. Hopefully I might be a little bit late if the thing I'm at runs a little bit long, but hopefully I'm not too late because then I might overcap on exercises. Take care, guys, and I will see you next time. Thank you for tuning out. It was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it.